Everything's working. Yeah, what's good? What's good? Hello. It's about that time, boys and girls. It's about that time, boys and girls. We are back. The community is back. We are here and we are ready. How's everyone doing? You guys ready for some wonderful world action? What is it? What is it? How many months has it been? How many months since we've last seen each other? How long has it been? It's been almost 6 months. How you guys doing? Welcome, one and all, to Good Shit Touhoutails. It's wonderful. It is wonderful. Welcome. Welcome back. That's mainly what I want to say. Welcome back to Good Shit Touhoutails, or rather, the community as a whole. Man, oh man. So first things first. First thing I want to say. Thank you everyone for coming out and participating. Everyone who's participating, thank you for coming out and participating. We only had one DQ, but they kept going in losers. So I'm thankful that everyone was able to show up. It only goes up from here. We can do so much more with the community, and the fact that everyone who wanted to show up did show up, that's huge. That's a big deal. So, thank you a lot. Thank you so much. Thank you for everyone who's come out this early to the stream to see some of the earlier matches. Whether or not you can stay long, the only thing I ask of you is to share this stream. Anywhere where you think you can share this to an interested party, make sure you bring them out here. Let's get them out here. Let's have as many people as we can come out here. All right. So, few things that I want to go over before we truly begin. Hold on. Just got a message. Alright, whatever. So, do you want co-comps? Yeah, no, I'm cool with bringing you on. If you want to set that up in a second. But there's a few things I've got to go over first. Let me have my water ready. So, for those who are unacquainted with what is happening here at Good Shit Touhoutails, first of all, there's prize money on the line. There was prize money before, but this one's an extra $5. We got 30. We got 30 for first. That's a lot of moolah. So a lot is on the line here. A lot is on the line. As it stands, this is a little ahead of the bracket itself, but do not worry. We have a bracket command, and that will take you to a bracket that hasn't advanced yet. Let me get that for you guys. So anytime you want a bracket, and you're not gonna get the updated bracket, you're gonna get this one right here. And this bracket will take you to the one that hasn't been updated and will be updated as the stream continues. So do not worry about spoilers. You don't need to worry about spoilers. Alright. And the other thing regarding this tournament, what did I want to say? Whatever. If it comes up to my brain again, it'll come up to my brain again. Right. So, a lot of stacked players came out this time. Let me update the stream shit though, because silly me, silly me, we have so much more than just me on commentary here. Let's bring out first come first serve, and I think I have my first serve. If you've read the chat, let me look for all. Thank you, Akakya. Thank you, Akakya. For those that don't know Akakya, I think he is one of the most influential people in the community. Everyone just give him a salute right now. Everyone give him a salute. Thank you. Alright, there we go. Sorry, I don't know what happened there, but point is, we're cool. I mean, yeah. It's fine. It's fine. I know what I'm doing, Toho. I know what I'm doing. All right. Anyway. Let me get everyone who's commentating on board right now. So everyone that I know is commentating with me at some point. The first half, we have Arhkma. That's right, we got some Arhkma Muddykipz action. And then after that, that is not the right thing. There we go. After that, we're gonna have our boy. We're gonna have our boy. That's right. For the second half, it could even be all three of us. It really doesn't matter. All right, so with that being said, let me make sure everything is set up with scoreboard. Yep, we are set up with scoreboard. So let's get Arhkma in here. Yeah, I got that replay. And let's also get Touhou in here while we're at it. Let's start with Touhou, actually. Not for like commentary, but I want to get him in here. Get a few questions going. Get like an interview. All right, so let's go. Let's go. What do we got? Oh yeah, Arhkma. Do you want to just go in like the general voice channel in Wonderful World? It's up to you. I don't really care, but let me test. Oh, come on. Give me my audio. Output device speakers. Not those speakers. Look. There we go. Yeah, that'll work. All right, so let's get in here. Yeah, there we go. All right. Let me get the desktop audio up so that you can be heard.
Okay.
All right. Can everyone hear Arhkma?
I will do a little audio test. Hello. How is everyone doing today?
If he needs to be turned up, let me know. If there's like a thing.
If I need to get turned up, I will get turned up.
Get rock hard solid. Get a rock hard rager.
I mean, I am a part of rock bottom, so
there you go. I mean, it works out. Let me make sure. Not that one. That one.
We got a party now.
We got a party. We got a party. Hi, Arhkma. Kaji, tell me if the audio is good. For fuck's sake. Yes, Arhkma is here. He's your favorite guy. Now tell me if the audio is good.
Hello.
All right. So while we wait for that, we can go ahead and get to a little chatty.
I hear you.
Yeah, I know you can hear me. So let's get a little talky about this first match here. What we've got is me versus OutlawVinegar. So, a little bit of insight from myself. Mostly, we're going to be sticking away from commenting on how we did in the match, and we're just going to focus on commentating itself. However, I do want to mention that he warmed up Duna. I was like, he's going to go Duna, and then he goes Rosalice. Like, bitch.
I think they actually did the same thing to me too. I was like,
yeah.
Oh, okay. I had just fought what was it? I shouldn't spoil bracket, never mind. But when we ended up fighting in bracket, they did the same thing, and I was like, oh, okay.
Oh.
And then I was very confused.
I guess it's just like a really good warm-up character for him. I don't know.
That's fair. I know when I play Melee, I always warm up with Fox, and then I switch to Zelda.
Yeah.
And I think it helps.
For sure, yeah. I might want to pick that up too, but it's too late now. I've already been eliminated. All right. But let's just talk about the match from like an outside perspective. We've got what is this? This is Abeldy Rosalice. And so right off the bat, I feel like that's kind of even for the most part. There's a few things that I feel like Rosalice has over Abeldy, but for the most part, it feels like a match that could kind of go either way.
I've got a feeling that Abeldy probably has to get like in a little more.
A little bit, yeah. I mean,
for Rosalice, the buttons just seem a little slower.
yeah, no, the speed's definitely a thing, and that's also a problem with Abeldy, bear in mind, because her startup isn't that bad, but it's more the end lag that can get punished, like, immediately. A lot of the game plan with Abeldy is to not just rush in recklessly, because you have a lot of these slow end lag moves that if you, like, aggress with, you're gonna get punished pretty bad.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So with that being said, I am going to share the file with everyone here. Touhoutails, I see you in here. Do you have your shit set up?
I can hear you.
I know you can hear me, Arhkma. I'm talking about Touhoutails.
No, not you. No, I'm talking about Toho. He's speaking.
He is speaking? Damn, I can't hear him. I can't hear
Yeah.
him. Damn.
Could you check his Discord audio on your side? Maybe have it down?
Yeah. I don't have the user volume down. Fuck. Let me try rejoining.
Okay.
Did that help at all? Damn. Okay, no, it didn't help.
Wait, he hasn't said anything.
Hello?
Oh, there it is. There he is. Okay.
Okay.
Now we're good. God damn. All right. So, yeah, let me share the file, and then I've got one last thing, and we can start. Let me make sure I've got the right thing here. Yep, there it is. Copy. All right, it's getting to your DMs momentarily.
I was gonna say, are you just not gonna screen share it, or?
I mean, I could screen share. It's just a little laggy that way.
Okay.
Unless you guys would prefer screen share. If like everyone's like unanimous on that, then
Guess it's up to you. As long as we're all starting around the same time, it should be good.
yeah. Usually the gold standard, so we avoid having like laggy moments, is that we all have the file ourselves and we start on like a 3, 2, 1 countdown.
Mm-hmm.
But I mean, we can do screen share. I personally don't care. I just like the gold standard. Regardless, I will get the file out toward you guys. Enter. Goddamn.
There we go. You just do like open with Wonderful World.
What you do is on Lilithport, you know you have the base screen, right? And it's like telling you server host client and whatnot.
Yeah.
Close that so that it's just you alone. Then go to the F tab and then to the R tab, and then wherever you put that download, probably in your downloads section, wherever that replay is, you click on that and it plays the replay.
So F to R?
Yeah, F to R, and it should open like your file directory, and then you can
I
like
see. Okay.
Yeah. And then whenever we start that, we can start that.
All right, I've got it.
Okay. Do you have it
And
set
then we
up?
open that on 3.
Yeah, we open it on Go rather, but
Okay.
so last reminder for the stream, that we do have bracket that updates live with the stream. So if you type in ! bracket, that should take you to the bracket, and you can view that as it gets updated. I'm updating that myself, so have fun with that. All right. There is one last thing. I want to make sure that wasn't just like a one-time thing. Touhoutails, are you ready? Oh. Spaghetti-o. Man. Wow. Okay. I swear that all my audio stuff is fine, but
No, they haven't talked at all.
bet. I guess we'll just wait for that then.
Okay.
So let's talk about the other people that have come out here. For the most part, this has a lot more of like the older guard in it. Like there's myself, there's HJK, there's Ross, there's OutlawVinegar. We're not seeing a lot of the new generation, which like that kind of sucks, but I mean it happens. We did get icesquare. Kinda. We kinda got icesquare.
We got half a square.
We got half of a square. We don't need the ice. We just got the square.
Like global warming, just it hits different.
It really does, doesn't it? That being said, we were hitting like record low temperatures in Texas.
Oh gosh.
Oh yeah, it wasn't plugged in all the way. The heck?
Oh no.
Well, that might explain it. That might explain
Well, it's good now.
Yeah,
Alright.
I'm glad. I'm glad. All right. So let me
We're
get
going
that.
on the count of 3.
Yep, and I will do the countdown. I'll do the honors because I've got the stream.
Fair.
Transition. All right. Studio mode. You guys on the file directory? You have like the
Yep.
file
Yep.
ready? All right.
Finger is
Yep.
on open.
Your finger is on open. Okay.
Yep.
On
Not
the
open.
on the count of 3. 1, 2, 3, go.
Oh, go.
Go, go, go. All right.
Alright.
Yep, the match is up. I'm glad it is. The audio might be a little loud. Let me turn that down. There we go. Probably needs to go a little more. Volume mixer.
All right. So Delphius, you're on the right.
Yes,
Oh,
I
you're
am.
on the left.
I am on the right. This is our warm up, I think. Yeah. So you can
Wait,
see see what I
that's
mean.
weird. On the replay, I have you on the left.
You have me on the
Yeah, I
left.
got you on the left.
Damn.
I think you might have opened up a different one.
Whoops. All right, that's might be. That didn't count.
Oh yeah, you opened up the warm up. I think.
Damn.
Because that would explain a lot.
Damn.
yeah.
That would explain a lot, wouldn't it?
All
All
right.
right. All right.
Hold up.
There's the Japanese
All right.
matches.
I'm back in the
reset.
file directory.
Back in the file directory.
I am on it, and I'm ready to press open.
Ready to press
This
open?
would be Delphius vs OutlawVinegar 2303121.
121128. Shut up. All right.
There we go.
All right. For real now. 3, 2, 1, go. All right, for real now. Just spamming through. Here we go. So we're gonna be starting with
Alright,
the
so
Abeldy Rosalice.
Abeldy is on the left, correct?
Yes, we are on the left now.
All right.
Finally.
Looks like we got a random stage flicks. No one. runs
Random
anything
stage flick.
particular.
Nobody cares about
Alright,
the
let's see
stage.
how a round start is. Going straight for the malicious fang.
The malicious thing. You gotta love it. It's one of Abeldy's best moves overall. All right.
You're doing really good to just keep that pressure. You're kind of backing off a little bit, but I feel like it's on OutlawVinegar to actually like kind of move out of that corner. But
Yeah.
they really can't do much out of it.
Yeah, finally getting out of that pressure. We're back into neutral here, but oh, breaking through. Kinda.
A little bit.
Kind of gets that pressure
Rosalice
broken.
is showing she's got the buttons too to be scary when she's up close.
Absolutely. But right now,
Both of
all
you have the full screen neutral tools.
All right, gonna fight out of
Rosalice
there
has the
again.
pillars, and you
Oh,
have the
sliver.
sights, the big swing.
The big swingy. All right.
Oh, nice catch over.
Yeah. All right. That's round 1 going to Delphius so far.
It definitely felt like Delphius just had a lot of control in that corner. It felt like Vinegar really was okay to stay there, but overall they were kind of losing when it came to trades or openings.
Yeah.
And right into this round 2, Delphius immediately putting them back into that corner on lock.
But breaking out of it, and now we're back in a sort of footsie level, trying to get him stuck in the corner, but she can't get it broken out. We're back into neutral, trying to get that pillar out. Opening yourself up a lot, really being a little over aggressive with some of these slower moves. Oh.
Nice catch on the over. The health is relatively close. Delphius
Relatively.
with just a little bit more. There's
Oh.
the pillar to catch. Catches the tech.
Oh shit. Oh, the malicious
Yes,
fang
get
coming out
in.
again.
But she goes right back out.
Oh. A lot of these over-aggressive options are getting punished. There's a little too much end lag at the end of that to just be recklessly throwing it out. That being said, it's close. We've got about even health, but that 5S is gonna break through. Oh,
Right at the
Oh,
range.
nice
oh, the
catch.
2-1-4-S, and Delphius takes game 1. All right. Pretty solid match so far, but there was a lot of meandering, a lot of trying to go over-aggressive with, as I was saying, going over-aggressive with a lot of these slower options. That leads to a lot of punishes. You can't just be throwing out hitboxes and expecting something to hit.
I'm kind of interested to see how the teching goes after that first game. I felt like just getting hit by Rosalice and then teching just a little too high, you're kind of susceptible to the pillar a lot.
Yeah.
And I think we saw it near the end come out a bit more. So
Yeah,
keeping an eye on when the techs are coming out can definitely shift how the game goes.
Yeah.
Here we are.
A lot of momentum right now, keeping Outlaw in the corner. He just cannot get out of there, and when he finally gets out of the corner, it's not much. Do we have the combo coming out?
Oh, high damage combo.
Very high damage combo. This not gonna kill. Yeah, it wouldn't kill regardless. Yeah, broken
and
through.
swinging a
little bit.
miss on the get up.
You're doing combos like that.
Ah, man, but a 2-3-6-S. The Malicious Fang. That was a pretty solid round from Delphius. A lot of the momentum has shifted toward her.
All right, we're seeing a bit more of a patient neutral here from Delphius, putting herself in the corner.
Ah, it's a little punished for that neutral normal there. Oh,
But
the
not
wrap
too
throw.
much, though.
Not too much. Kind of getting opened up a little bit here.
Oh, finds the low.
Finally. Just kind of runs into that, but gets the 2-1-4P.
That 2-3-6-S from Rosalice is good to contest the Malicious Fang. All she has to do is dash in a little bit to get into range.
That is absolutely right.
Stops her from just spamming that. Just causing Abeldy to try to jump in
Oh!
with her bigger
Oh,
air
nice
spin.
catch.
It didn't work out that time.
One more good neutral exchange here, and Delphius could be up 2-0.
It's close, but it's again the
There it
2-1-4-S, and we are up 2-0 right now. Pretty solidly in Delphius' favor right now.
For anyone who's just tuning in as well, every set was best of 5, so
Yes.
one more for Delphius to move on, and a reverse 3-0 needed from Vinegar in order to move. Are we going to see a character switch, possibly? Or are we thinking that we're going to see the Rosalice?
A lot of soul searching. There were a lot of moments that it did feel like OutlawVinegar was kind of getting outplayed, so I think he's trying to like think about his game plan, just kind of calm down and be like, all right, I need to know what to do next. I'm falling into a lot of things I shouldn't be falling into. That's what I feel from there. And yeah,
It can be really important to get that like deep breath, like use that in between rounds to really collect yourself.
Yeah.
Because it could mean a lot. Because there's a thought that you want to go right back into it if you felt like there was something there. But if you want to like truly understand what you were doing wrong, so you can work on it that next game, you really should use it. And we're seeing it here now in round 3 or game 3.
yeah. Still got a lot of. Ooh, I was about to say something, but that spear. Oh, non-safe 6HS, and now. Oh man, just throwing out hitboxes and it's not working. Gets punished for a lot of damage.
To that corner.
Almost to that corner, not quite, but I think this is gonna take it to the corner. Catches the jump. Oh, this is very bad for Delphius.
Seeing a little more aggressive now. Oh no!
Not the Malicious Fang. Yeah, don't do the Malicious Fang. This might be it. Just one final exchange.
With
A
the aerial,
sliver
we're
HP,
gonna
but
reset.
that pillar, that pillar gonna come out, and now OutlawVinegar finally has his footing. That deep breath is exactly what he needed.
Looks like Vinegar went out just a bit more swinging that time.
Yeah.
I don't know if it was more Delphius giving a little more space, but Vinegar definitely went in and took all of it.
Absolutely. And I think that I think, as I said, that deep breath really helped with it. Calms his mind. Now he's catching all of these with that quick combo back into the corner. Oh, but he catches it with a 2-1-4.
Just being impatient with
Very.
getting counter hit by that hard hammer.
Yeah, very impatient, trying to recklessly approach. And keeps trying to go for the Malicious Fang, but that, I think OutlawVinegar's figured out you can punish that quick enough. Oh, 2-3 success. Finally breaks through a little bit, but that was a very unsafe Malicious Fang, and now sliver of HP again.
making use of that plentiful meter that Rosalice gets.
Ooh, and just the
Yeah.
poke there right in between the combo, or just the guard pressure. And Vinegar getting on the board.
Indeed. 2-1 right now. It is not impossible for either side.
Will the momentum start swinging in his favor?
We'll see.
Oh, nice catch on the pillar. Delphius with a slight retreat at round start.
Yeah,
Still
slight
getting caught
retreat.
for the-
Yeah, still getting caught for it. Back in the corner once again. Ooh. That's damage you don't want to be taking, but it finally gets out of that corner.
Does not give
Ooh.
that Rosalice has a chance to start her scary corner pressure. Now, he's the one back in the corner now.
Ah, but it gets reversed again. Not really for long, though. Outlaw is back in the corner, gets out of it.
Oh, nice
Breaks
catch on the little
through.
spin.
Oh, can't get the 5K. Trying to catch
That
up a
was
little bit
really
in the match.
good. Really good aerial there for the counter hit.
Absolutely. Oh, yep, strong hit. Strong hit.
A forward heavy slash, just knocking her down.
All right,
Seems like Rosalice has the range to punish Abeldy.
absolutely. That's why I was saying it was kind of even. Abeldy can't really benefit from that range too much.
Making use of useful neutral tools like 2S and 236S.
Uh-huh. Trying to really pressure this shield. Oh, finally breaks the 6HS. All the corner pressure, but gets punished for that unsafe pressure. And it's just about even now. Ooh.
Oh, nice catch there on the pushback. Able to get a little bit of damage and push them into the corner.
Oh, but
Delphius now doing their
cannot,
best. Oh,
cannot keep it. And now he's getting punished for that 214P.
oh
not
no
for
full
long.
combo though.
No full combo. Oh, the Malicious Fang. This is looking like it's vaguely going to be in Delphius' favor. Right as I say that, misses the
Oh,
Malicious
no.
Fang. This might be it. That is it.
That's it. Ooh.
All right, it is
Just-
2-2.
Just enough to catch all of the rest of the HP, and just like that, we're in a game 5 situation.
Close match.
Oh, very, very close. I'm at the edge of my seat right now. I don't know what Delphius is doing, but she's kind of what the mistakes that we pointed out that she was making in the first 2 games are getting very accentuated in these other games, and I feel like OutlawVinegar's adapted to that and is capitalizing on whenever those mistakes are made. Like that right there, the unsafe
Oh my
214S into the 6HS.
Oh,
That was a really rough trade.
It was. That is not what
only
Delphius
6
wants.
HS on deep.
And we're seeing Vinegar now with that bit of aggressiveness that's really been helping them out in the last few games. Delphius now trying to take that back, trying to show that we can bring it back to those first 2 games where she was definitely up.
Absolutely.
Oh, but the push back and the little spin.
Yeah, losing all of that momentum, that pillar, and then the approach with the aerial. Oh, almost got it back, but we're cornered now, and I think that is going to do it.
Not quite.
Not
All the low
quite.
again.
That's going to do it, though.
Counter hit is brutal.
That was really rough. You get hit by like enough smaller moves when you're pushed into the corner like that, you're really not sure what you should be guarding at that point.
Yeah, absolutely. Delphius
Delphius.
was... Oh, go on.
Yo, you go first. Oh, I was just gonna say, Delphia's on match point or getting pushed back. This could be the end of her winner side match
And it
if
would-
she can't bring it back here.
And it would be unfortunate because Delphius is definitely the underdog in this situation compared to OutlawVinegar. Oh, tries to go for that skill break combo, but it falls apart. Oh, catches that aerial approach. Ooh.
Oh, gets the punish in time before anything else can come out. And there it is again on the wall bounce.
That
Ooh.
might be it. One more exchange.
One
That's
more
going to
switch.
do it.
Oh, swings out of the
Oh.
corner.
And that is a reverse 3-0 for OutlawVinegar, really getting his footing in those next few matches and putting himself together and capitalizing on whatever mistakes Delphius was making. That must have been devastating as fuck, but regardless, OutlawVinegar moves on, and Delphius is falling into losers.
We'll have to see, though, who they end up playing in losers. We know that OutlawVinegar will be playing... Please help me pronounce this. Hijik?
It's just HJK.
HJK, okay. There was multiple H's, J's, and K's, so I was very concerned. But they'll be playing each other next on the winner's side, HJK being our first seed. Next up, we're looking at... Are we going to be playing match 2 next?
Yep, pretty shortly. We have Ross versus Arhkma coming up.
Now, I will say, as a personal experience, Ross and I played a lot yesterday. We played a bit of friendlies, and I was getting a little more familiar. They're going to be playing the Ryuza, and I am going to be playing who I've been playing. I'm going to pronounce this wrong. I'm pretty sure the Lynia.
Yeah,
Lynia.
I was looking at the Japanese whatever combo list thing, and I was using Google Translate, and it just called her linear, and I was like, I like that name.
Linear.
I am linear.
Which is like the opposite of what she actually is, but...
But the thing is, we're gonna see me be very linear in this next set.
Yeah, I fought the Lynia, and the pressure is scary.
Yeah, I think it's like she's got a bunch of like weirder buttons that like are just kind of fast, and then she's got a few specials that are a bit slower that I think you need to cancel a bit more to get a bit more use out of. And then she's got a few projectiles that are really good for just kind of putting additional pressure if you have the space.
Yeah.
Ryuza, meanwhile, is I am a Shoto, and I also have a sword. Very traditional-ish character, if I could say. Just like I've got the reach, and I've got a projectile, and I can mix you up for days. So we're gonna see how this goes.
That's right.
The speed of him and his buttons is both fast, so it's difficult.
Wise words.
Try to get past his neutral.
All right, I think I've got everything set up. Let me get the file over to you guys. Should be this one. Yep. I'm assuming, Arhkma, that you have the file, considering...
Oh, yeah, I probably do, don't I? Let me go.
Probably.
Let's see.
This
was
is the only match that I played.
This one, yeah.
All right. I have one note, by the way. For the upcoming matches, I could hear the game audio through your guys' stuff. So if you could find a way to like lower the game audio or not have it at all, I would appreciate that. Because it was layering on the stream.
Gotcha.
Oh dang. There might be a way to mute the game audio.
Yeah, when I open the file, I'll quickly mute it.
Yeah. Also, what you can do is when you have your game up, if you open your volume mixer, you can just turn it down to 0 or something. But regardless, yeah, you can mute it.
The volume mixer, it's a good idea, thanks. Alright, I'll use that next time then.
Yep. And that next time is coming up because if you have the file, I am ready to go.
Yeah, I'm ready to go.
Alright.
Arhkma Ross, that is right.
Yep, the Arhkma versus Ross.
Yep. 130237.
Alright, first time commentating, by the way. Sorry if I'm a bit quiet. Just having a hard time keeping up with the rest of you guys.
Do not worry about it. Commentating is a skill that you have to have, but we appreciate your input because you are knowledgeable on this game. So
it definitely takes a little getting used to, but it's good having like different voices on the matter.
Yeah,
I'm good at kind of like stating the state of the game. Delphius has a bit more of the buttony stuff, and you definitely have a lot more of the knowledge check things.
We're a 3-man team.
Thanks.
All right.
I'm ready to go.
You're ready to go? All right.
Yep. So am I.
All right, countdown. 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Let me get the information updated, and I will switch it over. Ross versus Ark. Sorry, stream guys. We will get this ready in a second. Arhkma Muddykipz.
Oh, the match is starting.
Yep, the match is starting. I got it. Position. Yep, I will have it updated in just a moment.
All right.
I mean,
I got
the
the
scene.
volume mixer to work.
There we go.
Oh, there you go. All right, so we have kind of round start projectiles. I'm gonna have a little bit of trouble personally, just trying to get those 2-3-6 punch out.
That's
But
right.
That's gonna be that combo there. That's going to be the one thing I know how to do. Punch, kick, slash, heavy slash into 2-1-4 slash. I'm definitely still a bit new to figuring out certain hit confirms. And now, welcome to the corner.
Welcome to the corner. This is where Ross thrives. Even though the corner is a bad situation for every player to be in, when Ross gets that corner, he can capitalize so well. That's what makes him #1 in the US right now. Oh,
I'm gonna try and set up a little bit of Oki with the projectiles, and using the what is it, the quarter circle back kick to set up the rain. I'm not gonna have too many opportunities to set that up, but I will be trying to do that throughout the set.
yeah. Can definitely tell Ryuza can struggle a little bit with that sort of that projectile game, despite the projectile of his own. He does have his own. Oh, can't really break through that shield right now. Oh, finally does. And speaking of the projectile, we're back in the corner. And as we said, this is where Ross thrives. This could be the end. That is.
Yeah, and Ross is really really strong when it comes to hitting those confirms for like kind of the main combo that'll do. And we'll see him confirm into supers. He could just kind of do a lot with it, or just reset the Oki. I think we saw a little bit earlier, wait for the tech and then do grab on the air tech.
That's right, yeah.
Because I'm going to be trying to jump out of the corner, but not like too much commit. So it'll be a little dangerous.
A little bit. Oh, trading projectiles, but Lynia's is just a little bit stronger, but he gets that wraparound. Trying to keep going for it, and it is working a little bit, but that shield brings it back until he gets that hit, trying to push Arhkma into the corner. I love that. I love that move.
Counter working, giving her a chance to jump into neutral. But the pressure does not last.
It does not, but speaking of pressure, got a lot going on to Ross's
He
shield.
is back at it again, able to apply pressure at mid-screen.
Oh, but that projectile comes from long range, and now we're back in the corner. This is where Ryuza even thrives. I said that about Ross, but Ryuza has a lot of good stuff he can do in the corner. That being said, we're back in neutral a little bit.
Using all of Lynia's various neutral tools to get past Ryuza's big sword normals.
Big sword normals. Oh, but it doesn't work that time. Gets a little bit of a trade that I don't feel like Arhkma wanted. This is a huge deficit to get out of. Ooh, hits him with that.
DP.
Ah, man. That's going to be the first game going to Ross.
Yeah, there's one of those things where if you look at the health bar, it definitely, like, just looking at the game, it looked kind of close. And then you look at the health bar and you go, oh, wait, it wasn't really. Arhkma's not really getting the confirms that do a lot of damage. They're kind of doing a bit of chip, which requires him to really work on getting those openings a lot more.
Absolutely.
And it'll be on him to find those a bit more within this next round. Immediately going to go for burst, but already over half health gone.
It's not looking good.
Yeah.
Finally gets some damage,
Burst,
but...
a burst for a character that benefits so much from their opponent being in the corner. It is a good idea to try to do that to keep them in the corner. But
That's
Lynia
right.
just not having the range to capitalize on it after they both return to neutral.
Kind of a little bit of a trade there, but it didn't really matter because stuck in the corner and just like a simple,
Now
just like
Lynia is
simple.
stuck at that bad range where it's hard for her to contest and press buttons.
Yeah.
Yep, that's how it is in the corner. That's how it is against Ross, for that matter. That can go for anyone. Just kind of stands there taking the neutral.
Yeah, just kind of took that.
Just, come at me, bro. Hit me with your best shot,
Now
bitch.
he's in the corner against Lynia.
Oh, but he breaks
Not a good
out.
place to be, but breaks out.
I was trying to catch that. Has a little bit more of the momentum, but Arhkma gets a little bit of a swing. We need a neutral exchange here. Oh!
Keeping the pressure up.
Absolutely.
That was kind of rough there. I went in with the jump slash to come down, and the button that Ross ended up hitting was just enough the space away from it and to get another confirm.
Uh-huh. That's how.
Not
That's
allowing Ross to keep the momentum. But it DP into the corner, and it's back into the corner pressure.
So much corner pressure. This might be a winning combo, but not quite. He drops it. Oh, but that grab's gonna do it.
Yeah, the running grab. Was even ready with the super on deck.
Unstealable grabs.
All right, so this is set point now for Ross. Ross just
Last
needs
chance
one more
now
here.
for Arhkma to adapt.
Last chance. Not having a bad performance versus the #1 in the US though. Not gonna lie, it hasn't been that bad. It's just Ross can capitalize a lot more on when he gets those openings. Speaking of which, there's a lot of corner pressure. Manages to get out of it and get some sort of punish, but not a lot. Oh, the DP.
Yeah, really good catch.
Just kind of trading blows right now. Some momentum from Arhkma getting a great punish. We'll keep as much space as possible for running in.
Just screen Oki projectile.
Oh, man. Oh, breaks through the 6 HS. Is that enough, though? A trade. That was a good trade. But it's not going to do much. A little bit of a punish. We're back in the corner once again. Just cannot get out no matter what he does. Oh, if he can get that follow-up.
That was a really good use of the projectile to kind of set up the Oki in the corner and then catching him with the run-up heavy slash.
But is it enough? Breaking through. But not much. We're back in neutral. One more neutral exchange for Ross, and he's got this round in the bag. Oh, cannot hit that projectile. Is stuck shielding. Broke through the shield a little bit. Oh, but that's going to do it. Yeah.
Yeah, just enough.
Just enough. So match point for real now. Ah, man, gets that first neutral, and we're in the corner already. This is what Ryuza is so good at. Not the trade Arhkma wanted.
Yeah, gets the whiff and then gets a 6 HS for his trouble.
Ah, man. This isn't looking good for Arhkma. He is on his last stand. Needs to have as much opening as he can.
No, the HS whiff.
Is it gonna be enough? Breaking through. That move is very powerful in setting up pressure, but it only just breaks through once. Otherwise, Ross has the momentum. That's right. This is gonna be the bread and butter combo for Ryuza, and that's gonna be the super finishing the game. 3-0.
No, it isn't.
A very punishing combo to end that off. And we just kind of saw just overall good control from Ross. Didn't really feel like he was under too much pressure.
Yeah.
Was able to kind of play the game he wanted to play and just made it work.
That's right.
Honestly, neutral was not as bad for Lynia as I thought.
You can't underestimate.
Yeah, I mean,
Lynia.
I guess at the end of the day, you're fighting out of the corner, which isn't too bad. I think it results in a lot of weird scrambly situations that allows Lynia to kind of move around a little more. I think with a bit more projectile control, we could have maybe even seen a bit more pressure off of Lynia in keeping that match a little closer. But I think there were a few things, especially in that last 2 rounds, where the projectiles were coming out, but they weren't being activated into ice. I think there were a few situations where that could have been a bit more beneficial, or just going for a bit of block after it was set up that could have helped, because when Lynia uses her projectiles, if she gets hit in the middle of it, sometimes they just go.
Uh-huh.
No meter usage from the Lynia though.
Gonna call him out like that?
Yeah.
All right. There we go. And actually, funny story. we're actually gonna get another Arhkma match coming up
Oh, we're just gonna
because
jump right into that. Okay.
icesquare was a little pussy bitch baby bitch and didn't
Damn.
show up to his winners match. So he's in losers now.
So this one has 2 files because we played the first round, or the first game, and then we reset the thing, and then we played the last part of the set after that. I believe it'll be the 11 kilobyte one that is the first game, and
Yep.
then the 25 that'll be the rest.
All right, makes sense to me. All right, so we're setting that up. I'll make sure I have everything. Yep. I apologize for a little bit of the delay that I'm having between the matches. As I've mentioned on stream before, but maybe you guys don't know, there's only 2 USB plugs, and one of them's for the mic, so I have to switch between keyboard and mouse because my laptop keyboard doesn't work.
Understandable.
All right, let me get those files out. Yeah, so the 11 one comes first. I think I can go ahead and transition, right? It's in the right order, too. Yep, we're good. Let me get the match.
Alright, so which gigabyte one is the first one we're doing? I mean kilobyte, whatever.
11.
11, yeah.
Alright. Downloading it.
All right. So in the meantime, let's talk about the match. So I honestly more for talking about the match is rather like the representation of Lunathia in the United States. As we know, Lunathia hasn't been a popular character throughout Wonderful World's history, and I know this from knowing the history for the past 15 years. Really, we've just had Glass for the most part, and Glass has been carrying the character. He's number 3 in Japan right now, and that's essentially... Japan's power rankings is essentially the world. So Glass is honestly carrying the character right now, and we were seeing a little more Lunathia. You know, we had Tingler in the scene for a little bit. He's kind of gone inactive, but he is interested in playing. He finally came back, and he was like, I want to play a little more. So Tingler's back, and then we have icesquare, who kind of came in, but from my own experience playing him, he was kind of struggling to do some of the zoning aspect of Lunathia, because it's all about the balance between like what Lunathia can do and like the different stances you can do with her original action. And so he was great with the punish and the pressure. The issue is that he doesn't have the zoning game that Lunathia really strives with.
I don't know if this is a spoiler, but we're not going to see the Lunathia today.
We're not going to see the Lunathia. Okay.
Oh.
Interesting.
I was like, dang, that is a lot of cool history and stuff. We're not seeing it.
No, it's fine. It's still important to mention. It's still important to mention though, because you know we do have some characters that even when the community in the United States and like international as a whole were around, Lunathia was kind of put on the back burner. And as much as I feel like Lunathia isn't like a great character, I feel like we're not utilizing her in the way that she can be utilized.
That's fair.
Yeah, I have practiced a little bit with Lunathia just for fun, and I was able to get some of the zoning in. So I actually do want to get some matches in with icesquare or tingler if I can. Try to teach him her zoning gameplay, because I actually was doing some friendlies with Ross, and I was able to take a round off of him with Lunathia.
But for anyone watching the stream, I do in fact have that match on me that is going to be uploaded to the YouTube channel. So make sure you go to the YouTube. It is called Lexium Gaming. You're gonna be able to find it, even if you spell it wrong. It's Lexium. You're gonna find it. It is also linked in my description underneath the Twitch page, and that'll take you to the YouTube channel. That's where all the VoDs for our Wonderful World matches, all these tournaments, they all go there. So make sure you give that a subscribe and make sure you keep up to date with what we upload there, including that special friendlies match between Touhoutails and Ross that had that Lunathia. You know, you might want to do that. All right. With that being said, though, I assume we're all ready.
Yep.
Oh yeah, I think so.
I'm ready on the open.
All right. The 11KB file. 3, 2, 1, open.
All right, open it up.
Yep, wanted to make sure we're good. All right. So this is the first of 2 files here, but regardless, what are we going to see?
We're actually gonna see the Duna.
The Duna. This is new from icesquare. I wonder how much he's practiced with the Duna since we were hearing about how much he's been going with Lunathia.
So I had no experience going into this matchup, so I was like, all right, I'm just gonna have to pick it up as I go.
Yeah, Duna is an interesting character. This matchup, Duna has better range than Lunathia, and she has a plethora of traps and lightning bolts to try to stop Lynia from setting up her projectile. So I wonder how Lynia will get past this.
Just a little button check there, make sure everything's okay.
Yep. Changing the color. Now we're getting serious, boys. Kind of reminds me of Lunathia colors. Anyway, starting off immediately just rushing to the corner, getting hit by that 6HS, but it doesn't really matter much. Gets out of it.
And they are swinging in neutral.
So much swinging in neutral, trying to throw out these hitboxes and see who will run into it first. Oh, icesquare's a little in the corner right now, but cannot capitalize.
A miss based on the 214 punch, doesn't really get anything.
Yeah. Back in sort of a footsies situation. Ooh, every single projectile hits now. The momentum, never mind. Oh, man.
Arhkma, good though, with the jumping out of the character's range and then dashing right back in.
Just keeping up that pressure.
JS.
Alright.
Oh, no block on the punch back.
Yeah, it's not good, but we still have momentum straight into Arhkma's favor, catching up with some of this health.
Full combo into the corner.
Oh man. Keeping it kinda consistent. Now Arhkma is in the corner with the amount of health he has. He cannot be stuck there. Manages to get out and pressure a little bit of this shield. Oh, finally breaks through. This is the momentum that he needs. Oh, but he can't get it.
The standing wait.
Yeah, the stand and wait.
Right there in his tracks.
A classic. Oh, but once again, the same approach works. That is one of Lynia's best aerials for approaching. Got him back into the corner, catches him with a 6HS. Can't really capitalize off of it, but icesquare is kind of struggling, trying to get out of this corner pressure. Finally does, jumps around, and now the situation's been reversed. Not really, though. The momentum has been...
Arhkma's just getting a lot off of the jump slash there, just coming in with it to punish a lot of buttons. And it's really working, and we're not going to see him probably run off of that anytime soon if it's still going to work.
Regardless, though, the momentum is strictly in Arhkma's favor. I'm not even sure that grab's going to do it. Yeah, just breaking through with that HS.
Sets up the projectile once again. Sets up the rain this time. Catches Duna jumping out of the corner.
Oh, man.
Stuck in that corner.
Oh, just whoa! Hey, whoa!
The single button pressure just absolutely getting out of the corner.
Not trying to challenge the heaviest button on block at all for some
Oh, he's going again! Oh no, okay, not to the same extent.
He just wants to get out of there and go back in with the instant air dash.
Oh man.
Alright,
even
It
keys.
is working.
Oh, the jumping kick there that time. That was actually catching on the way down.
Yeah. Once again in the corner, icesquare's been struggling to get out of the corner, at least quickly, and he's taking a lot of damage for it. We're seeing it again here. I'll guess that reversal.
Able to find the grab.
Can't really capitalize on it.
Oh, the reversal grab there, actually getting the corner back.
He's been going back and forth with that.
Not punishing that rain.
This is the fakest pressure, but it's for some reason working.
It's working!
Not
Reversal.
knowing the anti-airs for Lynia.
Whoops. Oh, another reversal.
Not letting her set up any projectiles, just in her face.
icesquare at really low health, and that opening's gonna do it.
That is gonna do it. Arhkma taking the first game. And I think now we go to the next file.
Yeah, I believe so, because I think it was just the first game that we played on here.
Yeah.
The close down.
All right. Next file. It's the 25 one now.
Yep.
All right.
I think I kind of showcased a lot. Both players, I felt like we didn't really have too much confirms going on. Like if we got a confirm, it was a small confirm, reset into neutral, and then trying to poke our way out.
Yeah.
It'll be on both players to try and build upon that to see if we can see a shift. We didn't see too much projectile from icesquare. One of the things Duna does have is a very longish laser that can kind of catch longer setup moves. So I'll be curious to see if we do see more of that as the set goes on.
Yeah. Yeah, no, that's right. I feel like icesquare, just to say it outright, is very inexperienced with Duna. I'm feeling like he knows some of the fundamentals, but he hasn't really learned the character enough to really capitalize on what he needs to capitalize on. Because if you notice, that original action, it was out. But he never really acted on that. He just kept letting himself get pressured, and then, you know, that's what lost him the game, personally.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And a lot of traps he could have been setting up, which he hasn't. Those would have been really good for neutral.
I agree. We'll see if he learns mid-game. Maybe he goes Super Saiyan. Who knows? Regardless, we all have the file, right?
Yep, we got it ready on open.
All right. 3, 2, 1, go.
Enter brain.
Enter brain.
We'll see who enters into their opponent's brain.
Ha 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 ha. You're funny. You're a funny guy. All right.
All right, immediate start with that jump slash, doesn't find anything. It's going to be icesquare with the first blood, but Arhkma getting a good amount of damage. Sets up the rain. Oh, with a simple grab, keeping him in the corner.
But gets out of it fast. icesquare doesn't really capitalize on trying to get that corner pressure, and now we're back in neutral. Arhkma's just hitting the shield, yeah.
There's that 5/4/. It is oddly good pressure.
It is
it's hard to really
amazing
deal
pressure.
with.
Just kind of trading hits back and forth. No one's really had like the full momentum. We might see it here though. Arhkma getting into the corner. A lot of pressure. Oh, rushing back in. We were commenting on that before. He was great at that.
Doing his attempts to mash out with that JS.
Man. A lot of these hitboxes coming out and missing, and Arhkma's been able to capitalize. That being said, icesquare slowly getting that health down to neutral. Remember the chip damage on block.
Double overhead.
Double overhead.
Well, I don't know if that teleport was intentional, but got him hit for it.
Yeah, got him punished for that, trying to get out. A little bit of a reversal, though, into the corner, and he just stands there. All right, gets rightfully punished for not capitalizing. Once again, a lot of momentum going to Arhkma, really trying to... Oh, this could be
Oh, nice tech on the grab.
That's going to do it for that game.
Yeah. That was a little scary. No input to finish the combo up. Had one more exchange to win, but able to find it.
Yeah. Oh, catches him with the tail end of that original action on the projectiles.
Flipped out of the sky again.
Oh, there we go. We're seeing the lasers now.
Lasers! But it didn't really do much. We got the original action out again. Will he be able to capitalize on it? Not really. It completely passes Arhkma as he continues this pressure onto the corner, but the reversal, he activates it there.
Tries to set up another one. Got the first one. That was
Another
out.
one. Another one. Oh, swings low, but it didn't really do much for him. Cannot capitalize. I've been using that word a lot, but he's not capitalizing whenever he has the momentum, and it's always shifted back to Arhkma.
Oh, just a little bit of movement gets him caught by the ice on the ground.
Not looking good. He looks completely lost in trying to handle that, and right now, Arhkma's got all the momentum to take this game. Oh, finally breaks through. Little more of those aerials. Backs away from the corner. Just kind of stuck shielding, trying to wait for his chance, but this combo, this could do it. icesquare's got to get out of this desperately. He does not want to go down 2-0, knowing how much he struggled. Gets the reversal. Oh, that might do it. Ah, just drops it barely, but that sliver of HP.
That grab in between all of the projectiles coming down.
Holy shit. Just trying to dash back with that HS. Oh, finally gets some hits, man.
Just a little bit of pokes, and it finally does it. Arhkma going up 2-0. icesquare almost thought we were done. But this is still best of 5.
This is. We could see another reverse 3-0 situation, but if you want my commentator's opinion, I'm not sure. I don't know, fam. We're still going to see the Duna, though. No Lunathia, which, even though he is more experienced with Lunathia, it's as Touhoutails said at the beginning, Duna's a lot better in this matchup, so I can understand wanting to stick with it.
Oh, good tech. Both players playing a bit more patiently. It's going to be icesquare, though, to get the first blood.
Now breaking through a little bit. It is relatively even right now. Oh, icesquare finally getting a little bit of damage on the corner, but he quickly gets out. That being said, that is a huge deficit for Arhkma right now. Not one he can't come back from, as we can see with this combo. Kind of drops it, though. These reversal grabs, Arhkma's getting caught in them a little too much. Once again in the corner. Ooh. Why was that funny to me?
Just the slow fall, no challenge.
No challenge. We're all everyone's on
Icesquare using the 2-1-4 heavy slash more often now.
Yeah.
That extra damage might make the difference.
Maybe.
Get the run and grab.
This is looking better for icesquare right now, even though he is in the corner. It's just one exchange, like in this corner right now.
Using the tip of the range on her sword, stay out of Lynia's range to keep her from poking out. But is not able to keep her in the corner.
Oh, it was a really dangerous situation with the grab still coming out.
Yeah.
Sharp with the grabs, though.
Yeah, icesquare, despite his inexperience, he's coming back a little bit. He's starting to adapt a little bit to what Arhkma is doing. And I mean, he took that game, so we can't really discredit him for that. Oh, beautiful. Has the momentum on the shield. Not really, though. Arhkma takes it right back with that little bit of a combo. That HS doing wonders for him. Just uncontested with these approaches.
The empty hop grab there, keeping the corner. But not much more. Not
really. And we got the grab again. That grab has been monumental in icesquare, having the win in that first round and kind of a little bit keeping up in the second round. Again, there it is again, and now we got the corner. Kind of keeps it. Oh, catching low.
Oh, we're seeing that anti-air lightning now coming out from icesquare.
Catching
I think it'll be really good because Arhkma's just been jumping it with heavy slash or just regular slash this whole time.
Yeah. Yeah, no, what we've kind of realized, what I think icesquare's kind of realized, is that approach has been predictable, and he's realized he can use that original action to really stuff it out and try to punish. And now, I mean, the game's even. We're very even right now. Arhkma can't really get out of this corner until he does with the projectiles. This could go either way.
Oh my gosh, the grab.
The grab.
Steady with the throw.
The grab.
He's steady
Oh.
with the JS.
Oh, one more exchange and this will be Arhkma's round. Oh, he breaks through. The spam. Oh, it's so close. Oh, getting on that corner. Or not corner, sorry, the pressure
gets
on
the
the...
low.
Oh,
no.
my God. Holy shit,
Oh,
the
and
next one. Oh, man.
The jump
This
in.
is not a blow over, folks. This is a real match.
A real match. We're on the board, baby.
We got a set.
A real set. Oh, man. All right, icesquare is still in it by the skin of his teeth.
Right, Arhkma doing what he can to keep the corner pressure, but icesquare able to get out for a little bit.
A little bit. Maybe he can try to adapt to what icesquare's been doing to his adaptation. It's all a mental game when it's down to this fundamental level. Oh, catches with that aerial, but Arhkma quickly breaks out.
Ooh, just enough range to snuff out the projectile startup.
Yeah. Oh, but Arhkma quick to answer back. The traditional bread and butter combo he's been using, and it's been keeping him in the game just as much as that grab's been keeping icesquare in. Oh, and punishing that over-aggression.
Ooh, good trade there for Arhkma.
Very
But
good.
Good tech on the throw, finally coming out.
Ah, man. It was about time, too, because now Arhkma has momentum. Doesn't exactly want to be caught in that corner, though.
Oh, that little bit of the water drop actually catching after the lightning.
A little bit of damage, and now the corner pressure is coming out. Tons of damage. The grab once again. Can't really do much in that corner. He willingly gives it up to go back into neutral. Hit a little bit, but can't really capitalize.
Oh, the wait.
Oh, smart wait. Very patient.
Another match down to the wire.
Oh, just above the lightning, and that's it
gonna
for that
do it.
round.
The
Oh.
minute she starts using the lightning bolts, she jumps over.
Man, really, really predicted that lightning bolt to come out and was able to get that punish to close the game. Very close game. But now we're seeing a little more of that momentum carrying over as icesquare's in the corner.
Oh, the air grab this time.
Ooh,
Yes.
finding a way to deal with the constant jumping for pressure.
But gets hit a little bit in return. Arhkma just going aggro on the shield. Oh, but can't get the second mix there as icesquare reacts with the original action. Using a little bit more neutral. Finally catching it, but those aerials kind of catch him off guard, and now Arhkma once again with the momentum. Does have a little bit of a deficit, but it's almost even at this rate. icesquare trying to close it off a little bit. Oh, but gets hit by that HS once again. At this point, we're just going back and forth. Whoever's going to pull ahead. Oh, Arhkma finally gets ahead in the HP. It is
Both
almost
players at very low health.
very, very low health. This is getting tight. One more neutral exchange might do it. Actually, hold on, getting a little bit of the chips between the shields. Can't really capitalize on it, though. icesquare scared for his life, trying to shield whatever he can get. Oh, catches that aerial approach. 1 HP on Arhkma, but he gets in with that HS. I think that might be it. Oh,
Where is his health?
Oh, with the minimal health, Arhkma.
The magic pixel.
Oh, the magic pixel indeed. Man, that took a lot out of my stamina for sure. But Arhkma is gonna advance, and icesquare is getting out at 7th. Definitely a great showing despite his inexperience.
I definitely felt like they were doing a lot better near the end. We were seeing a lot more mix-ups when it came to buttons. The throws were just really good at catching, and I think just maybe a little more comfort with the character herself, and we could see a lot from icesquare's next performance.
Absolutely, yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna be honest. A lot of those times I was getting grabbed, it was doing corner pressure, and I wanted to do like run in grab, but I would get run in 6 heavy slash instead. So, like, I feel like most of those were probably just going to tech my grab, but my grab wasn't coming out. So, yeah.
Yeah, I was having that issue throughout the tournament too. I was having a lot of times where like there would be ghost inputs or whatnot. I would put out an input and it wouldn't do it, or it would do another input, and that kind of ruined things for me. But oh well. All right, just wanted to make sure I had that together. All right, gonna be on the waiting screen for a little bit. All right, so next up we've got winner semis.
Woo!
Yeah, we have got HJK versus OutlawVinegar. So
OutlawVinegar we saw earlier fighting Delphius, and HJK is the first seed of the bracket. This is actually their first match of the day. So we'll have to see if that'll affect anything when it comes to either of those players' play.
Yeah, hopefully, though we would like to mention that HJK is probably unanimously and by consensus the best player on the server right now, and possibly if we were able to connect to the Japanese community, I feel like he would perform well enough to be like top 15 in Japan. So this is definitely the most intimidating force we have here.
I mean, who knows with this tournament? Ross did win the previous tournament.
All right. Let me get the file up. I think I'm good to go. Let me get the file to you guys. Yeah, here we go. Arhkma. Yeah, here we go. OutlawVinegar. It should... They only played once, didn't they? Yeah, they only played once. Alright, cool. Outlaw HJK. And then Outlaw HJK.
Right. Downloading it.
Alright.
All right.
Give me 5 seconds. A little more than 5 seconds,
1,
but 5 seconds.
2. All right.
All right, I'm just moving it. I've been moving all of these over to my replay folder just so I have them all in one place. File, open. All right, I am ready whenever.
Yep. So am I. We've seen HJK play a plethora of characters, so it'll be interesting to see who he brings out against the Rosalice.
right, we have the file ready?
Yep.
All right. Let me just get it up for myself, and we can begin. Make sure it's winter semis. There we go. And we've got good shit Touhoutails, and we've got HJK Outlaw Vinegar. Okay. 3, 2, 1, go. All right, so we're probably gonna see. Yep, that's right. We're gonna see the Friede, and I need to change the names. It's gonna be the other way around.
We'll see if HJK is above the law.
He may be. You never know. But yeah, in a rare scenario, we're gonna be seeing HJK pull out his main. Friede is his character. He has an entire harem of characters. He knows how to play all the women in this game, but Friede is his character. This is the most intimidating character you could have to play against him.
And we're already seeing the pressure just from all the setup, using the space to keep away.
Yeah,
to be honest, I don't know what Vinegar does here.
Speaking of this matchup, I definitely see why he went with Friede. The lasers are hard to deal with.
Especially, the lasers are specifically hard to deal with for characters that don't have a lot of movement options. And Rosalice is one of those characters. She's a very slow character. And so it's definitely hard. Once you're stuck in kind of that pressure of the laser eyes, you can't really get out of it.
Yeah, we definitely got a good idea for Rosalice's movement in the Delphius game, where you do have the range, but you definitely are trying to make up for that lack of speed. So in this situation where you are just trying to catch someone as they drop traps all over the place, you're going to have a rough time. But still, despite that, Vinegar doing a pretty good job of keeping up, but that last combo doing so much damage.
Yeah, not really.
Enough.
Utilizing the range.
Yeah, so a huge thing that's important in the Friede matchup, with my experience playing HJK's Friede, we went back and forth whenever I played him with my Orphe. The whole thing is that you can't let him capitalize on those eyes, because if you let him capitalize on those eyes, Friede can basically take the momentum of the entire game. Friede can't do a whole lot without those eyes, so you have to make sure you're aware of where they are and try to, like, get around them. Especially trying to stay up close and personal with the aggression, because Outlaw has all of the momentum.
Just did so much with that, even got the little bit of the reset, getting so much damage. It's now going to be HJK who is trying to make up for all that lost health.
Pressure's got to be on HJK.
Absolutely.
One wrong movement and it could be over.
Just one exchange and that's it. And
that's why
there it
those
is.
are especially scary now.
There it is, man. That JHS.
It turns out the air is not a safe space.
Absolutely not, especially not for Friede, because we were talking about movement, and although Friede definitely has better options than Rosalice, if she's in the air and she can't do anything, in the air, you can get really punished by aerials. I was talking about that combo game, though, with the laser eyes. That is a lot of damage for Friede. The strongest cape in the game. Just does not know what to do, feeling a little bit helpless, getting crossed over. Not quite gonna do enough damage. But it's very, very close. He doesn't need too much more.
Rose at least in a horrible spot, stuck dealing with the zoning at low health.
Ooh.
Not able to keep Friede pinned down as she teleports.
Able to get a little bit of damage with the pillar. Getting a little bit closer as the time goes on.
Oh man.
With the eye.
The eyes, that's always gonna do it.
Just stared disrespectfully.
He's just standing there, menacingly.
The all-seeing eye.
That's what Friede is in the lore, and that's kind of what we've seen with HJK throughout the match. Game 2 on lock, immediately backing up, but it allows Friede to get some of those eyes set up, and it's sort of a back and forth motion. This is one of the scariest eye positions you could be in. You do not want to be between those eyes. That's partly the reason why. He sets it up again. That is one of the most intimidating sort of eye positions that you could have. As I said, you do not want to get caught in that, and Vinegar knows that. He's staying, he's trying to stay as far back as possible.
And we're going to see a slight reset on the eye. And now we've got them facing the opposite direction of each other. Oh my gosh, and then you have the one on the bottom too.
Oh,
that's a
man,
lot of setup. You're going to take some damage for it.
All of them go.
Ah, man. That is what good Friede players are so consistent with. We saw that really get innovated by Izumi, and that's what allowed him way back when to be able to really get some big upsets. So, Outlaw, like in round 3 of the previous game, that was gonna be like a huge comeback, but not really. HJK had the momentum that entire match. Once again, backing up, we got that same eye formation plus an extra one, so he has to go a little approach.
Oh, nice catch. Swing into catcher, just hiding in the corner.
Got a
but
lot
still
more of
far
those.
away.
Got a lot more of those to do, especially now in the position that OutlawVinegar is in. He's caught between all of the eyes. Oh, but that HS.
Rosalie slowly breaking through though.
Vinegar said it doesn't matter. I'll find a way.
Yeah, man. Man, yeah, it's definitely good to be a little more aggressive against Friede, but it's definitely a little worse for Rosalice due to that movement speed. That being said, OutlawVinegar has kept this even for the most part. Getting caught by that eye, though. Just kind of stuck in the corner. Does manage to get out a little bit, but that eye can work as an anti-air.
That bottom eye is really giving Vinegar a bit of trouble.
Yeah. Oh, gets that reach around reversal. A little bit of a combo is going to come out here. That's what this eye can do when it's facing toward Friede.
Oh, the back hit of the cape.
And that is going to be game 2 going to HJK. Honestly, despite OutlawVinegar's adaptation, that was a lot more in HJK's favor.
Yeah, definitely as that last round kind of progressed, you just kind of slowly felt that momentum go away.
Yeah.
Slowly just getting chipped down more and more.
Mm-hmm.
HJK just needs one more.
Just one
to
more
move
to
on
advance.
to winners finals. This is the way he's playing. I don't see any reason why he wouldn't.
Yeah, that's right. But we can't count out OutlawVinegar just yet. We were mentioning that adaptation. If he can capitalize on that a little bit more, I feel like he does have the potential, like he did in that first game, to take a round, maybe even a game.
Oh my gosh, the double eye location, just impossible right now for Vinegar to get out of there.
That is what Friede
slowly
is best
making
at.
their way.
That is what Friede is best at. Oh, not a good eye position for Rosalice.
But it works out.
It does.
Oh.
Kind of caught in between a rock and a hard place. That hard place being Friede with all of this pressure. Ooh. Just cannot get in at all. Oh, finally
Able to
does.
stop that from being a perfect.
This is a uphill battle, though. There is so much that Outlaw needs to do, and he just doesn't have the momentum. That is it, yeah. One more round. Match point.
Ooh. Outlaw in a tough spot.
Oh, just coming out swinging is Vinegar. Gonna just try and keep that momentum as much as possible to try and prevent any kind of setup.
That is what we needed to see from the neutral of these matches. Friede can't do a lot against aggression, but now we're back in the same situation we've been in the past few rounds. Caught in that eye, and we're going to see another one get set up.
Oh, we've got a lot of projectiles now set up.
This isn't looking good. Outlaw once again in a predicament. Oh,
There's the super.
That is not gonna be it, but it's gonna be very close. And that's gonna be it. Yeah, that's gonna be the command grab.
Hard to deal with. The teleports
Man.
into the command grab.
Yeah, I knew that was gonna come out. GG, no re. And that's gonna be a 3-0 for HJK advancing. Though I can't really be shocked because HJK, he was in his zone that entire set, and I mean it makes sense, it's his main. Alright. So let me get this set up. Next on the chopping block is Touhoutails versus Ross. Now, I've got a little insider information for you guys. A little bit of insider information. Don't tell your friends. Actually, tell your friends. Tell all your friends. I think Touhoutails has a secret weapon.
Yeah?
Oh, yeah.
Yes, it is not a character you've seen me play before.
Word around the grapevine.
Because if you saw during Hot Shot Track 2, that Claudette was not working.
Secret special character.
I decided to use a different character with a little more range. Help deal with those oppressive sword normals.
That's definitely fair. Claudette's definitely like you kind of gotta get your run in order to do anything, but Ryuza just being able to go sword is a little hard to get in on that.
A little bit.
So giving yourself a bit of a help can definitely be good.
Yeah. Let me get the files out to you guys. I assume you have the file.
Alright, so something... What the world?
Actually, yeah, I said it was gonna
happen because there are like 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, there were like the files doubled.
I think it'll be fine regardless of what we miss, because the files that I got from Ross, it's a bunch of 1 KB files, and then there's an 8.
Yeah, that's what it is.
And then there's an 18 KB file, and I feel like the 18 is the one that we want.
Probably.
Actually, Ross versus Touhoutails 18
KB. It's 134753.
Yeah, I think that's it.
Yeah. So regardless of what we miss, I think that's gonna be the one to go for. Alright. So let me get the stream caught up. There we go.
Yeah, I think that's it.
Yeah. So if we do miss anything, I will see what I can do with the other files to get that on like a replay or something, and like I can upload that individually. But regardless, I don't want to click on like 7, 8, or 8 files on stream. We're gonna do the 18 one.
Yeah. I've got it ready.
Yeah. Let me get it to Arhkma.
Hopefully my commentary will be better now that I'm commentating on a match that I actually played in.
Hopefully. Yeah, you have a little insight that we don't.
All right, I'm ready to go.
You ready to go? Okay.
Ready.
All right, so before we get into this match, a reminder for the stream. There is more to come for the community. This is not the end, rather this is the beginning. This tournament, I've been saying it for the past, 2 months now. This is the start of the competitive season. We've got a lot more coming. We've got Hotshot Tracked back in the game. We've got Eidolon 3. That's going to be the big tournament this summer that you should probably try to attend. I mean, if you're interested in playing the game, if this has enticed you to want to like pick up the game, we're ready to welcome you. We have a lot of players that are active and willing to play friendlies. We want to help you as much as we can. We want we want to really introduce you to this game because we have a lot of passion for it. We know its faults. There's a lot of faults with it, but we acknowledge that we love the game, and we'd love to have more people in this community to play with. So if anyone here who doesn't play the game is interested in kind of getting in, there's the YouTube. I have the Discord link to the Wonderful World English server. I have that in the description of the Twitch stream. You can follow this stream as well. Maybe you don't want to play and you just want to spectate. That will help us out tremendously. So just hit that follow. Do everything that that you feel like you can, and I mean, if you want to play the game, we're down. I mean, are you guys opposed to having more people playing the game?
Not at all.
I don't think I'd ever would be.
Exactly. You heard it here first. All right. With that being said, let's get back into the good shit. All right. 18 file. All right. You guys ready?
Yep.
3,
Yep.
2, 1, go. This is the secret weapon. I think this is the one.
I got to practice against this a little bit. This is scary.
Man, so with Etielle, there's a little bit of a game shift from Claudette. A lot more of not trying to be over-aggressive and trying to capitalize on any mistakes that are made. That's how Etielle works. We have that one-frame special, close enough to one-frame special. Oh, but Ross has a little bit of a breakthrough. Oh, can't really stick it, though. That was the move I was talking about.
Ooh, ran in, tried to do anti-air instead, just a little bit off to not connect, and we're now seeing a pretty big combo.
That is what Ryuza is known for.
A lot easier with those Etielle buttons.
A lot easier than Claudette, I'll say that much. But it's not really working out so far as Ross has gotten all the momentum. 2 big combos that are Ryuza's big deal, and we're about to see a third. Can he capitalize? Not quite, but he does get the 6HS. There's a lot of damage. He's not really getting out of that corner, and that's going to be a quick... Ugh.
Just an outreach by the swords. Securing that first round.
Commanding.
Oh, round start DP?
Able to punish the TP.
Oh. A little more damage this time coming out from Touhoutails. It's a little bit of that counter hit. That projectile is very difficult to deal with. You can see Ross get pinched by the very back of it. Oh, cannot get the approach. Kind of floundering a little bit compared to last game. He's finally got some of his footing, though, but turns around.
The corner take.
Ah. Yeah. Still manages to get a little bit of damage, though. Completely just oppressing that shield. Yeah, good avoidance a little bit. Can't really capitalize on that pressure on the shield, but going back and forth. Who's going to get the opening here?
Oh, run up grab.
Oh,
we're
breaks
see the force revival.
Force revival got a little bit back for Touhoutails, but doesn't matter. That is the original action. 236. Oh, big damage. That's going to do it.
And that's enough.
Yeah, Ross is good with the OTGs.
A little bit.
Able to capitalize off of them.
That is by far
Especially
his
when he
strongest
needs
trait.
that super to come in hand.
Absolutely. That is by far his strongest trait in his gameplay. Starting with a trade. It's almost even, too. Damn. That was great. All right, back and forth with the hits.
The reversal throw. Ross is not falling for the air unblockable anymore. He's being patient with the disc.
Yeah, great adaptation. He did win that last game, but you definitely saw him get punished a lot by that, so he's definitely doing a little better. That is not a trade he wanted, though. Not at that deficit. Got him in the corner. No punish for the corner, just barely. It's outranged a little bit there. Back and forth again. These footsies are crazy, but he gets an opening in that neutral. A lot of a combo, and we're back into the corner again. We know this is where Ross thrives, but Touhoutails very quick to get out of it, but Ross just capitalizes so much. This is the kind of aggression that we know him for. But he gets caught by the special again. A little bit of a combo here.
Able to get a lot off that launcher.
Absolutely. Once again in the corner, but I am sure Ross is aware of the threat that is that one special. It comes out quicker than any other special in the game, close enough to quicker. But I guess we won't get it here because that is the super taking the game pretty squarely. So that's the first round going to Ross. You saw it come out right there in neutral. It is one of the quickest options in Wonderful World, so you'd want to have it for neutral. You're not really going to get that punished for it. Speaking of punish, a lot of punish on this corner right now.
Oh, able to fight their way out. And we're back in the corner.
This is what Ross loves. He thrives. He quenches his thirst at that corner. That being said, finally get the special out for a little bit of damage. Very low meter, though.
Oh, there's the grab setup. Not able to find anything. A counter grab, throw Ross into the corner. We're just seeing back and forth here from these two players.
Touhoutails finally started some of that conversion into meter. For those who are unaware, her original action is that meter beneath her health bar. And if you use that, you can transfer that meter into, that original meter into the meter below. That's mainly how Etielle gets her meter on top of what's already available. It's otherwise very slow. So it's definitely important that you have some of that conversion going on.
Oh, good catch there. Not able to get a full combo off of it.
Not really, but I mean, Touhoutails still stuck in the corner a little bit despite his lead. It's not that big of a lead, though. Oh, catches him. Back and forth, back and forth.
We're having a standoff in neutral, knowing that I could use the stinger anytime.
Oh, no.
Except you
running
don't.
in
Except
with the
you don't.
6HS.
But Ryuza has the 2140 to rush in.
All right, one more game and Ross advances to winners finals. As was predicted by God. Oh, really hammering on the shield. The first one to get the opening is Ross. A little bit of the grab there, trying to keep this corner as much as possible, but can't get the DP. We're back into neutral just a little bit, trading blows on the shield. Breaks through that 6HS.
Fast reactions on the jumping attempts.
Very fast. It's kind of helping a little bit. A lot more even this time around. Finally a breakthrough.
Oh, no punish on the whiff DP.
Yeah, I tried a stinger, but it did not come out.
A lot of pressure on this corner. Oh, finally hits him with the 6HS. What's Ross gonna get? Another
Goes for
one.
it again.
Again. Oh, skill
the
break.
cancel.
Tries to continue the pressure, but messes it up and gives me a chance to get out of it.
Yeah. Back into neutral one more time, but that DP gonna come out and take the round. We've got one more to go, and Ross advances.
The whiffed overhead gives him a chance to get out of the corner.
All right. Back and forth once again. A lot of footsies coming out neutral, but Touhoutails finally gets a breakthrough that he needed. This is kind of the lead that he needs despite all this shield pressure. If he can keep up the momentum with these stingers, we could see this go around in Touhoutails' favor, but that projectile misses, and now Ross back in his comfort zone.
Gosh, the spacing around that projectile must have been so close.
Very, very close. So much shield pressure, but finally we got the stinger going off for a little bit of damage.
Oh, there's the overhead. Gonna
Force
use the reverse revival to get out of the way, but still stuck in the corner.
Just cannot get out of this corner, but it hasn't been to his detriment, really. He is slowly chipping away a little bit of damage, but Ross almost got it even. Oh, tries to get the jump in. One hit. Well, I say one hit, but one hit, and this could spell the end for Ross this round. But the same thing goes for Toe.
Ross Super to punish the
my
win.
God! The Ross Super is gonna take it. That is how you do it with Ryuza. Man, that
thing reaches far.
Came out of left field though.
We hadn't seen anything like that the entire set, and to pull it off right at the end there, that was crazy.
That is the Ross classic. What can I say? All right. So now moving on, we're back into the losers bracket. This is definitely where all the killers are. As much as HJK and Ross are well above everyone else in the skill level, you know, a lot of these loser bracket matches still have a lot of weight to them. Speaking of that weight, we've got another match in the form of OutlawVinegar versus Arhkma Muddykipz.
We're gonna hop into that one. All right. I
Yep.
need to load that up.
Vinegar. There we go. Versus. Let's get this copied over. I'll get that file to you in just a second. Yeah, so losers quarters. The loser of anyone in losers quarters gets 5th, which is definitely not a bad showing. That being said, it is still on the lower end of a 7-man bracket, so your loss. All right, let me get that file off to Toho, and we can get this rolling. Arhkma Vinegar. Where is it at? Where is it at? Arhkma Vinegar. There it is. Okay. So making sure I had it. All right. Everything is updated.
Versus Outlaw Vinegar.
Oh, let me change the text. I forgot to do that. Copy. It is Arhkma first, I think. Yeah, Arhkma first. There we go. All right.
Ready to go?
Yep.
I'm
I'm ready.
just about ready as well. All right. 3, 2, 1, go. I just want to get straight into this. Of course, we're going to see Lynia and
And the Rosalice.
normal. Yep.
They sense Arhkma is probably gonna have some trouble with this because they're getting outranged and outdamaged.
Absolutely. That is the whole thing with Rosalice. It's slow movement speed for a lot of range and a lot of damage. You let her get in, and she does tons.
But it's going to be on Arhkma to try and keep her locked down as much as you can. Those bigger swings are definitely going to hurt.
Absolutely. Right, so far, Arhkma's not doing too bad keeping up this pressure, but finally gets broken out of the corner. Outlaw cannot get too much in. Oh, big damage. Oh, caught with that. Oh, that anti-air didn't work. Once again, it's been mostly momentum, but ooh! Ah, that's a lot of damage. A lot of damage. That's what we were talking about before.
Does that 6HS have some bit of invulnerability on it?
A little bit. It has a little bit.
You can see the button coming out from Arhkma just not quite connecting.
Just barely
got
not.
So much punish off of that.
Yeah, dancing around each other right now with these aerials, trying to break through in neutral, see who cracks, and finally Arhkma showed a little bit of a slow move. This is going to be big damage. Just jumps into that, though. Very close game. Oh, man. One more for Arhkma. Might be able to take the round, but that is going to do it.
And you can see it just barely there. An attempt to burst out gets caught.
Too little, too late. Oh,
here comes the fire pillars.
Yeah, you do not want to be in that range against Rosalice. She will try and pressure you so hard with those pillars.
Yeah, that's another bad thing about this matchup. Rosalice can use the pillars to stop Lynia from setting up her projectiles.
That's exactly right. It comes out fast.
Projectiles are important for getting past the big hammer.
Absolutely, yeah. And not to mention that move, the full screen ground hit. Oh, catches him a little bit. This is a big deficit, but it's definitely doable to come back from.
Both of these characters like, though, is the corner pressure. Right now, we're about to see it.
Hopefully, if he can maintain it, he's getting a little slow here, but he finally breaks out of one of those moves, punishes an attempt at aggression. Oh, dodges around the K.
Grab.
Catching up slowly.
Now we see what happens when you're stuck in the corner against Lynia.
And we were talking about the pillars. There it is. You can't keep recovering backward. Finally jumps through, but this deficit's just gotten a lot bigger. Oh, that's going to be the ground slam. OutlawVinegar very convincingly despite the healths. I was about to say.
Yeah,
you were winning with Rosalice.
Okay, hopping into game 2. Both players putting that literally with a double hop.
That's exactly right. We're seeing a few more hops from Arhkma, but it gets punished for a little bit of damage. Not what Rosalice likes to see, though. Oh, pushes him into the corner. We're back in
take advantage of the fact that Rosalice's anti-air game is not that scary.
It really isn't. She does have one anti-air, but it's not the greatest. Oh, tries to punish
that 5-4 slash coming in with the pressure.
You gotta love it. You gotta love it. He tried to punish it, but it was just a little too fast for him. Arhkma is slowly catching up the damage here.
It's a dangerous set for the projectile, but not a full combo.
Not really. Gets a little bit of a hit there. Oh, cannot get the 2HS. Oh, tries to keep going with that punish or that pressure, but not quite That ground slam has been fucking with Arhkma this entire match. He has not been able to do anything about it. And I think Outlaw recognizes that. Oh, but a little more momentum coming out from Arhkma, trying to push him into the corner, but barely cannot. Oh, that HS very strong at catching opponents from above. Is not looking good for Arhkma, but if he can keep up this momentum for a few more neutral exchanges. Gives up the corner. Well, this pressure is just deadly right now. Oh! Barely misses that HS, and now Arhkma has another chance at life. This could be a big combo. Not quite, but it's very even. Just a little more damage. Oh, that's going to be the grab. That's going to do it. All right. Round 1 going to Outlaw by the skin of his teeth. That was just very close. Very, very close. We'll see a little more of that.
Oh, manages to block the heavy slash. Both players playing very careful.
Oh, man gets punished for those unsafe options. They're a little too slow despite their power. And Arhkma capitalizes accordingly. Trying to jump around, but he cannot jump up, jump up. He has to get down. And we saw that a little bit with the pressure here. Arhkma almost caught in the corner a little bit. You do not want to be in pillar range for sure. Oh, he actually caught the ground slam. I just barely saw it come out there, and those projectiles really caught it. There it is again, though. He cannot catch it that time. Counter hit, for that matter. Crouching for a moment. Back into sort of footsie range until that HS comes out, but... big punish from Outlaw. That's the damage that he needed. Oh, finally!
I'm gonna punish the ground pound that time.
Finally! And it's been helping him a little bit. Oh,
good grab.
Yeah, that's very deadly. Yeah, that pillar is going to start coming out a lot more, but it doesn't need to happen. That's going to be the aerial 2-0 for Outlaw.
And
oh shit,
my goodness.
Son. We've got the Chartette, boys. It's
I did
finally
not see it coming.
Alright, so Chartette, just like Rosalice, they share a lot of similarities in the sense that there is slow movement speed, but a lot of damage. But that is a lot more polarizing with Chartette. Her movement's even worse, but if she can get that damage off, that would be monumental. That being said, if Outlaw can keep this range, then Chartette really can't do much. Chartette breaks through, though, does not get much before getting punished. Oh, man. Oh, that HS is very important.
A very patient neutral.
Very, very patient. The Outlaw knows that one wrong move will get him punished for an absurd amount of damage. There is that looming threat of the 6HS. It is the single strongest move in the game, and you can actually get jumped into it, and that would spell disaster for Outlaw. Let's see if Arhkma takes it, because right now this matchup is not looking great for him. Outlaw just pulling ahead. We've got a little bit overhead, but jumps into that. Speaking of 6HS and jumping into it, and these pillars are going to be strong and fierce. Just going for it, and that's going to do it!
Gonna get the whip.
Oh my goodness.
God. That's what I was talking about
The
with 6HS.
funny move.
That's what I was talking about with 6HS. You see it once, and you run into it, and that's going to be the end of that round. Arhkma taking it just barely. Finally seeing some answers with the character.
Vinegar gotta be either mad or scared.
All
It
of
could
the
be
above.
both.
It could be both, yeah.
The jumping heavy slash.
Oh,
Beating the spin though with the ground pound.
Chartette just spinning to winning.
spinning to winning indeed.
We're definitely seeing a lot more of those pillars coming in. They're really good at restricting Chartette's movement.
That's exactly right. Oh, but a little bit of this combo here. Once again, we're seeing Outlaw pull ahead just a little bit, but that damage is huge. Trying to go for the 6 HS, but it's just barely doesn't reach. These HSs are very important, though. Oh, lots of damage. Lots of damage, but... Oh, man.
Oh, catching the end part of the combo.
Yeah,
Arhkma jumping too early.
yeah, especially getting that original action with it. We're now at round 3, and remember, this is match point for OutlawVinegar. Will he advance past this Chartette? Right now, Arhkma getting a lot more damage than he's gotten at the beginning of the previous matches. Oh, that is going to get a big punish.
Blocked.
Big punish, but Force Revival bringing it back to neutral. Bringing out that HS. Oh, but this damage is massive, and especially after that original action.
Oh my goodness.
Big lead.
Oh, 6 HS combo.
Oh, that is going to do it,
With
yeah.
that, yeah.
I saw it
Another
coming.
one.
Another one. Bring it all in back from the front, and OutlawVinegar is going to take it 3-0 to advance through the bracket.
I'll be honest, I used that first round to try and remember what my buttons were. I really had been just grinding the Lynia the entire week. So I was just like, wait, what does what again?
What do I do?
But yeah, no, I was like, shit, man, this character really does just kill people.
That's how she is at that level, yeah.
She had a strong showing in the first 8-8 one.
Yeah. Yeah. Luca, am I right? Luca. I wonder when she'll be back, because she was talking about like picking up Pale and was kind of doing it at Eidolon too, but regardless. Next up, we've got Delphius versus Touhoutails, and this is going to be a very unique match as the 2 people playing are the 2 people commentating. And
Oh,
Arhkma.
boy.
It's you versus me.
That's right. And in the in the greatest matchup of this game of all time.
We have a long match.
Very long match.
So strap in.
That's right, boys and girls. Hey, want to see something cool? It just plays the match. All right. We both have the replay. It's just you who needs it. Let me bring this out to you, Arhkma. That should be the file. Lol. So we got... That is not what I wanted to copy over. You
Oh, I see it.
dumbass. Yeah, you see the file. Yeah.
Data. World. Lilith. Open. All right, I've got it. I'm ready to go.
Yep. I'm ready to go too.
All right. Let me get it up myself and also transition the everything. All right. 3, 2, 1, go.
Oh my gosh, they're zooming.
Zooming. We just want to get straight into it.
Straight into it.
All right, the Etielle is coming out. We're gonna see the Abeldy at the
That's
Applebee's.
right, folks. We have the epitome of patient
You're-
neutral footsies.
You're gonna love this. I loved it when I was getting ghost inputs. You're gonna love this match. Alright, so a little bit of damage for Touhoutails right off the bat. Oh, trying to approach, but keeps getting hit by that stinger just a little bit. But he tries to go a little over-aggressive, gets punished for it with that range. Jumps into it again. Feels like that's going to be an issue.
Situation you're going to see a lot in this set. We are both at full screen.
Oh my gosh, the
Trying
duck.
to throw out our biggest moves possible. Just stuck at a stalemate, so one of us decides to go in.
Oh, getting a little bit of a combo there, but can't really capitalize on it. That 2-1-4 is a little bit slow, a lot slower than a 2-3-6S at least, so that's going to get a little bit of a punish. That projectile doing a lot to end that momentum. Man, the 2-1-4P back into neutral. It's about even, roughly. Just walking back, doing the strut.
I'm just sitting there, letting my bar build up.
A man's woman got no time to talk. Oh, exchanging a little bit of blows. Oh, man, misses the 2-1-4P.
Just barely.
Yeah, just barely, and gets punished a little bit for it. Once again, exchanging
The longer
hits.
we wait, the greater my damage builds up.
Absolutely, we can see that meter at the top. That's what that does for Etielle. I'm going to see it's at full right now, so Delphius definitely doesn't want to get hit. Look at that damage. Again, opened up a little bit. Manages to get that block there, but now Touhou has nothing to lose for a little bit of an approach, especially that projectile.
Yeah, setting up the projectile, just kind of letting it wait.
Oh, finally gets the reach around a little bit, but for what? It's not a lot of damage.
Able to convert.
It's just
Patient
back and forth.
with the defense.
It's back and forth. Oh, tries to go for the raw super, but he saw it coming, and I think that was Delphius's last chance unless he can get a little bit of something here. It's just very difficult to approach that Etielle, especially with the projectile locked and loaded.
Here comes out again.
Oh, and jumps right into it. Tries to avoid it, but I'm guessing the dash didn't come out, and that is going to be that round for
That was rough
Touhoutails.
because there was the projectile right below her, and then there was the anti-air poke as well coming in from the left.
Absolutely.
Very dangerous positioning to get caught by.
Just dashing forward a little bit, catching off the projectile
That was just one round, folks.
There's a lot more where
Still
that
got
came from.
Plenty of more of this.
Oh, the slow strut out of the way.
Oh,
Able to punish the 6HS.
Dash me out. Trying to keep him in the corner.
finally
Oh,
breaks
little
through.
low poke.
Little bit of a special. She is just struggling to get anything off right now, stuck in the corner. That being said, Abeldy's damage output is just barely enough to keep this a little bit even. Speaking of damage output, though.
Oh, gets caught by the projectile. Not able to find more, though.
That stinger is very piercing, especially that anti-air poke. Jumps
The
around.
pacing has definitely changed. It is a much more hectic game of pressure instead of faraway footsies.
There's
Looks
not
like we might see the reset, though.
potentially. We have to bear in mind that Abeldy does have that health regain. You're going to see it as you see her use her scythe. She can regain some health. So he might be out of danger for long, but this is still a bad
One
deficit to be in.
combo could be enough to survive another stinger.
Potentially. Oh, catches that jump in. Not a lot of HP left. Back and forth with the specials, but that anti-air to come out.
This time gonna catch the jump dash in, and Touhoutails is gonna take the first game.
That's right. On to game 2, kind of doing the other color for Delphius. Tries to get the immediate punish, but nobody really gets any damage until Delphius gets that little bit of a hit, almost cornering, but decides not to pull through with it. Now we're back in the same situation we've seen a lot, literally just staring each other down. Gets that read, though. Not overextending, managing to barely block that stinger, but...
Literally going back and forth.
Quite literally. What else can you do when you're in this circumstance, though? Oh, gets hit by the projectile. I think tried to wrap around, but just barely missed. Still, though, this is a good position for Delphius so far. If she can get just a few more exchanges, we might finally see a game be taken off, but you never know. This deficit is not a big one, knowing the matchup. A 2-3-6, catching the approach. Another stare down. Actually manages to avoid by that 6HS, very unsafe.
Now, in the corner. Quickly able to get out, though, into a damaging combo.
Huge combo, but cannot finish it. There's a little more to it, but it was dropped at that moment. That might have been the end of the game, actually, right there, if they just didn't drop that combo.
Now, Touhoutails is at a huge deficit.
Very huge.
Someone
now in the
who can easily swing out.
But we have to
one
keep
or
in
two
mind,
more of those.
we have to keep in mind that meter is increasing. Delphius is not approaching or trying to close it out, and we can see it's almost at full. This is going to be the best shot that Touhoutails has to take this game back. That damage output could be so massive if he can just get one opening.
Very careful.
Very careful. Oh, finally gets the stinger, and he's going all in, straight for the approach. Finally catches it. A little bit over-aggressive there, and this is a lot of damage. This is what we were talking about. Right in the corner. She is not able to do anything. Getting that 6HS.
Not ready for the
it's
launcher.
so close, and that's going to do it. Oh, what a...
Able to make the big comeback.
What a comeback. Holy
That's gotta
shit.
be a demoralizer for Delphius.
Very much so. It doesn't seem like it right now, though. Huge aggression. Very confident about that, but getting hit by the stinger for a little bit of damage. Catching that dash in, though.
Oh, nice
Now
low,
going
just
to
jumping
the
in.
second round with a lot of meter to spare.
A lot. We might try to see some of those skill break combos. That's where Abeldy really shines in her combo game. Manages to actually get through that projectile this time, but not that time. A trade he probably didn't want, but... Now we're back in the same situation we've seen plenty of times. Touhoutails trying to go for a little bit of an approach, but that stinger just barely gets shielded. Oh, not that time, though. Catches it raw this time.
A big punish.
Very
Not letting her
big.
use the disc for free.
But still alive is Touhoutails.
Absolutely. Just a little more damage, though, and this could go.
Oh my god.
Aw, man.
Oh, but the catch.
Yeah, the 214S coming out, catching that aerial approach, and now we've got an even game. Just walks away from that S. Oh my god. Back in the same situation.
That is the difference between them. Etielle has a projectile to help her get into neutral, but Abeldy has the big air-to-ground normals.
Absolutely. Kind of struggling to get around that projectile, but we saw right there, it is possible. Oh, cannot get the punish. A little too late on it. That's a little bit of a super. Huge damage.
Huge damage.
Yeah,
The
huge
super
damage.
with a full bar.
This is looking really bad. Oh, gets that loop around, but at what cost?
Swinging in Touhoutails' favor.
That grab's gonna do
good
it.
grab.
All right, we got one more game, and this
At
will
least.
be. At least, you never know. I feel like
I
Delphius. I feel like Delphius can take a game here. Just a lot of things that she is able to capitalize on, she's not capitalizing on. I think that's like the #1 thing, because otherwise this is relatively even. Relatively. Alright, there's a little bit of weight there. She's probably trying to collect herself getting into this match.
Taking a breather, you know, that's important.
Very,
I
very
think one
important.
thing I want to try and see with this this game 3 I think when the neutral starts settling down and both players are playing passively, I feel like Delphius might just be playing a little too passively.
I can
on the
see
one
that as
hand-
well.
On the one hand, you're seeing the way it's giving Etielle the meter, but I think more important than the meter, even if there wasn't one there, it still feels like Touhoutails is kind of dictating the terms of the next engagement, which will automatically
Absolutely.
put him in an advantageous spot.
Yeah,
So
absolutely.
hopefully we'll see a little more aggression here in this neutral.
Yeah, that's what Abeldy benefits from. She does not benefit from this passive play. Her range is a lot, but again, especially against zoners, you want to be able to have that sort of mid-range. And we're kind of seeing it here. This is a big, big lead for Delphius right now.
Able to swing the momentum in their favor.
But is she able to maintain it? We've seen this 2 times before, and she hasn't been able to.
Touhou with the casual strut behind the projectile, able to find an opening here, has the corner, finds low.
Oh
It's
man,
pressure.
this is so much pressure, a lot
It's
on the
mixed.
corner.
No meter now though for Touhou. We're gonna see Delphius fight out of the corner,
Just
but gets
barely
poked out of it.
And now we're back in this died down state. The projectile's gonna come out, but it's gonna dissipate, but Touhoutails manages to catch that, gets a little stinger, catching up very fast, not to mention the meter is slowly building, as you can see. Oh, that was not a trade that he wanted. Gets caught
Oh no!
Gets
Right
caught.
at it with a hit.
once
Caught the
again.
deck.
Gets that anti-air, though. Huge approach.
All right, we're back in that patience. Gonna set up the projectile to hide behind. Oh, good
Oh,
anti-air to
very
catch. Not
close.
able to find it.
Just barely slinging, holding on, but oh man, the original action coming out from killing mode, giving Delphius the first game. Definitely a lot better than we saw the previous games, but you never know.
Ooh, an immediate poke right at the start of the next round. Touhou just coming in swinging as we reset to our patient neutral.
Very, very patient. That's what this matchup ultimately is all about. Oh, barely caught at the end of that projectile. I think she was thinking that it was toward the end, but not really. Got a little bit of a stinger, and the corner pressure is fierce here.
All right, here we go. Getting some high damage. Able to find the launcher.
Yeah, big, big damage. Manages to get out of the corner, but
Opts to just retreat out of there and try it instead of trying to turn it around.
yeah, a little bit.
That
That's kind of what we were talking about, though. I feel like that's an example of it. Tries to catch the jump.
Noticing the full meter does not fall for it again.
Yeah, no, what works once doesn't work twice.
Ooh, able to fight out of the
Abeldy's
corner.
stuck dealing with the disc.
The disc and a full bar. It could possibly spell the end for this game if Touhoutails can just get one sort of approach. That being said, lots of damage. Back in sort of neutral scenario. Oh, breaks out of that combo. Force revival. Trying to throw out whatever he can. Oh, gets that poke with a
Slowly
stinger.
being pushed into the corner.
Oh, this
able to
might
find
be
the
the end.
combo. Dropped it, but able to pick it back up.
Not
Delphius
really.
Now.
It's kind of
finding it.
even.
Oh.
Oh, it's close, but that chip damage on the shield is not good. Oh, that is big. This could be it. It could be it. They're back in this patient position. This is very, very close. Either of them could get one swing, and that'll be it. I know.
One swing and one sting. That's all it
Absolutely.
needs.
They're both in danger now. Oh, little
finds
bit of
the poke.
HP, but not quite enough. They don't want to get too aggressive here. Barely misses.
You can feel the nerves emanating from the
Absolutely.
screen and the
Oh,
poke.
The poke. All right, but it's not over. It's an even game. It's not over. You cannot give up now. Let's see where this can go. Heart's kind of racing a little bit, starting with a little bit of damage from Delphius, getting huge follow-up, trying to follow it up at that stinger, breaking out of the corner.
Stinger interrupting a lot of that offense.
Oh, and that's going to be a special. Lots of damage
Oh
because
my
of the
god,
meter.
the health bar. It just
Oh, and the grab.
eviscerated.
gone in an
That
instant.
was ended fast.
Very, very fast. And Touhoutails is gonna
Especially
take it.
in comparison.
Yeah, as you were going to say, compared to the previous 2 games that we saw in that match, it was very quick, very cleaned up, very fast. It was just like, fuck your patience. We're just.
Oh yeah, I think those are kind of situations where that exact type of speed is so good on the switch up, considering how much of the game was that slow, like so slow paced.
Yeah.
But that should set up the top 4 for the bracket now. We have HJK and Ross in winners finals, and we've got Touhoutails and OutlawVinegar sitting in semis.
That's right. And speaking of which, we're getting into winners finals first. If I can get that K out. There we go. HJK versus Ross.
I will pop out for this one, though. I'll let you guys handle the last part of this. But thanks everyone who's stopped by the stream so far. I hope you guys are excited for the top 4. This was a lot of fun, and I hope to be back again.
All right. Thank you so much,
Yeah,
Arhkma,
for showing up.
Yeah, thanks for
No
showing
problem.
up. And thanks for commentating, too.
And Delphius, whenever you get the soon-to-be-announced winners payment info, send it to me. I will be sending the monies.
All right, Bet. There's actually a little bit of a complication, but I'll mention that to you when that comes. Regardless, though, before you leave, let me get a little bit of stuff. Where can they find you on the interwebs?
Oh, if you would like to follow me on Twitch, hello, I'm Arhkma. Arhkma_Muddykipz, ARHKMA_MUDDYKIPZ. I am on YouTube as well, same name. And if you want to just follow my Twitter instead, I am at Zebstrika4. And I'm just around in the Discord if you ever want to yell at me. I do hang around, and I will be pinging for games. Aside from that, yeah, I mean, unless you're going to stop by my house, those are the main places to find me.
He wants to play Lumina with someone, so I think he actually wants that.
True. I do want all the Lumina smoke.
Oh, you got type Lumina too?
Yeah, I've been on that grind for the last few months. But I will now head out. Thank you all for who's watched, and this should be a very exciting ending to this tournament.
Absolutely.
Yes, I'm really looking forward to Ross versus HJK, the 2 Titans.
The 2 Titans. That's exactly right. We've been hyping this up the past little bit through all that we've said about Ross and HJK. Let me get this set up. Here we go. That should be good. So, right, yeah. As we were saying before, this is a clash of the best. We have the #1 in Europe versus the #1 in the US. And let me tell you, there is a great big difference between the skill of the most of the player base outside of Japan and, like, the best of the best, for sure. I think the file that I'm looking for is the 16 here. Hold up. Yeah, 1903-16. That is correct. All right, so you should have that file on you.
Yep. Unloading it.
All right, so it has been a hot minute since I've talked to the chat. How's chat doing? I've been reading your messages. I just don't mention anything during the match because I don't. But yeah, how you guys doing? You liking what you see so far? You are, in fact, chat, Kaji. You're very much so. Decent character variety? Yeah, for sure. A lot better than the first Eidolon. That's what this is, isn't it? All right. Are we good to go?
Yep, I'm ready.
All right, guys. I hate to say it like this, since this tournament is called Good Shit Touhoutails, but you know, this is the match we've been waiting for. They had a little bit of a malfunction in their Hotshot Tracked match, where HJK's controller broke toward the end of it. But this is the real shit now. There have been no complications this time. This is true. This is absolutely true. Truly, like the true HJK versus Ross match. Winners finals, $30 on the line. That's the reminder, 30 on the line for everyone still in bracket. All right, you ready to go?
Yep, I'm ready.
All right. Make sure it's the 16. There we go. 3, 2, 1, go. All right. Oh, I'm getting goosebumps, man. Oh, man. Are we going to see the Pale first? We are going to see the Pale.
Ooh, Pale.
Not a surprise. I think that's a little better in this matchup than the Friede for sure. If you can kind of keep Ryuza away. But obviously, there's also the other polarizing part of Pale. If you can keep up close, she really can't do anything. The force survival, though, that is very important for Pale.
Yeah, Ryuza is fast with big buttons and good pressure, so...
Yeah, as much as this might be a better matchup, I know HJK does not want to let Ryuza get close, because if he lets him get close, that is a lot of damage that Pale cannot answer to. Which, it's working out right now. Lots of damage coming out. Oh, that might even be it, yeah.
Already.
Yeah, already. Completely one-sided.
Seems like Pale seems to know how to deal with the rushdown that Ryuza has.
Yeah,
Can Ryuza adapt?
We'll see if he can. We just know that HJK knows all the tools Pale needs to keep Ryuza away from really being aggressive, especially that original action. That is very influential in trying to keep opponents from reaching her weak spot. And Ross is struggling.
Double air unblocked.
Ross is struggling to get in right now. And that is what Ryuza needs. Otherwise, it sounds very one-sided. One more hit, and I think Pale will be able to take the game. It's just all about that combo, which is very consistent on Ryuza. Oh, cannot keep him in the corner. That is going to do it. Yeah, first game going to HJK.
Pale being a hard one to hit. She maneuvers around.
Couldn't have said it better. That is all Pale is about. Very, very polarized in the way she is. When she has the momentum, it is so obvious. When she doesn't, it looks like she just gets battered around. And we might see that with Ross going a little more aggressive here, almost taking half a health bar. Yeah, catching with those little pokes, he can't stay back too long. We're kind of seeing it here. Big damage output. This is a combo potential. Lots of damage. Cannot really follow it up, though. Back in neutral a little bit. Oh, the dead zones. Oh, fuck, yeah.
Not able to capitalize off of the whip.
Absolutely not. But it's about even right now. Oh, that is the special super.
Overhead hurts, especially with the super on top of it.
Mm-hmm. Lots of damage, lots of
for again, but he's not falling for it.
Definitely not. The onion rings! The onion rings! Oh, we were waiting for the onion rings.
Beat clip.
Ah.
2140 is not able to save him.
Absolutely not. Oh, gets that grab reversal. Tried to be a little over-aggressive. Although aggressiveness is definitely the winning strategy against Pale, you can't get over-aggressive or else this will happen. That is over half a health bar taken. And we got a little more damage.
He had taken away. Now he's back getting zoned.
Zoned like a motherfucker. That's how Pale is. Oh, you can't stay back like that, Ross. That is going to be it for the game. 2-0. This is looking dominant right now. Just no answers for the Pale.
Seeming like Ross is paling in comparison.
Anyway, Ross gets the first hit right there. A little bit of blood, but HJK answers right back, keeping him as far away from Pale as possible. Getting that 6 HS, lots of damage. We've seen this combo so much. Oh, the onion ring coming out, just barely not hitting though. Great maneuverability of Ryuza, but HJK is just having all of the momentum. This is a lot more one-sided than we saw at Hotshot Tracked. A lot more one-sided. Oh, but he's finally getting some momentum. Got a lot of pressure on the corner, and this is where Pale suffers.
Where Ryuza shines. He is back at full screen again.
Yeah, no, just pushing right back.
And tries to use the same trick he used with me, but does not work. Is able to get in though.
Oh, that's gonna do it.
Using those defensive mechanics to help her get out, where she struggles.
Absolutely. We've got one more round, and HJK is gonna take this without much opposition from Ross.
Surprised to be sure.
Absolutely surprising. Oh man, the combo coming out again, and this time with the super. Not gonna be enough, but it's gonna be a lot of damage regardless. Oh, catching on the back, but that original action is in play. He does not want to get too overextendy. Thankfully it wasn't, but he gets caught by the reversal. Oh, he gets through finally. This is a long uphill battle, and definitely at the deficit Ross is at, but he can definitely do this. He's got all the momentum. Moment attack. Oh, does not get out of it entirely though. Skill break. Running up and grabbing. This is looking so good for Ross. Oh, but
finally be the time the tide turns?
Who knows? Right now it's looking kind of even. Oh, finally gets through. Cannot get the follow-up on the combo.
Ooh, that could be a deadly drop.
Oh, Ross has got to be careful. That's not the position he wants to be in. That is going to do it. No, not yet. He drops it. Oh, he's so close, though. Oh, man, but gets that low.
Able to clip his feet. That will end it.
Yeah, man. Very, very one-sided, and it mainly looked like Ross didn't know what to do against the Pale. He was kind of getting it a little bit there with the adaptation, but ultimately it kind of fell too little too late, and Ross is going to drop into losers to fight the winner of Touhoutails versus Outlaw. Let me, paled in comparison. Alright, so we got, oh wait, let me send the, now I don't have to assume that you have the file.
Yeah, I have the file. I'm commentating the matches right now. Let's see.
Yeah, I'm looking for it too. There it is.
Yeah. Touhoutails versus OutlawVinegar?
Yep. 134013. Yep, let me just get everything situated. Yeah, so it's gonna be all right. 3, 2, 1, go. Not a surprise here. Definitely gonna see the Pale once again.
Now, I was actually surprised. I thought he was going Duna, but this is just a connection test.
Yeah, no, we saw this before. Yeah, the hand warmers. He goes Duna for hand warmers, and he goes Rosalice otherwise.
Now we're seeing the Pale versus Rosalice matchup.
Kind of an interesting one. A little bit. Definitely a little worse for Pale than Ryuza is. Because of what Rosalice can do from that far range. Is a little less that Pale can do. That being said, the movement speed of Rosalice is definitely going to be a detriment in trying to get around being at a far range. We're kind of seeing it here too. Outlaw just kind of trapped far screen. And the onion ring coming out, doing a lot of pressure. Oh man, the pillar barely misses, and this is looking really bad for Outlaw. This is the worst position to be in, and it's really gonna take is that one aerial. All right, back into it, immediately getting an approach with the aerial. But that original action is in play. Let's not forget that. At any time, Touhoutails can throw out that original action and do a little bit of damage. Maybe even catch him for a combo like he tried right there, but didn't seem like it was going to work. Oh, into the super. Using the candy as well, doing a little extra damage there. It's caught by the ground slam, but it didn't really do much.
It helped him get in, though.
Helped him a little bit, yeah. But that onion ring's going to take him right back out. And this could be a winning combo, absolutely.
Now, Outlaw faced with a hard situation. Having to deal with the zoning as a slow character, you have to adapt.
You absolutely have to, yeah, and utilize those options that Rosalice has a little more, because otherwise it's very difficult for her to get out of that range. And we can kind of see it right there. Outlaw immediately fell back and got punished for it, although that pillar was a good attempt at trying to close the space a little bit.
Trying to knock me out of the air, but too fast.
Way too fast for sure. Just kind of waiting a little bit. Oh, I guess the ground slam catches that.
Rosalice's air-to-ground options they don't cover too much range. So
they don't.
Even when she does jump past me, she finds it hard to capitalize.
That is absolutely right, and we've kind of seen it throughout this match as well. Oh, catching low. How much damage is that going to be? Not a lot. Oh, got a little more corner pressure, but oh, he manages to break out, and that sliver of HP is not getting out of that. First round, the second game going to Touhoutails.
Able to catch me with the air unblockable 3 times in a row.
3 times, and then getting that,
damn.
getting that hit grab right after. Tons of damage. It's definitely a lot better.
Already half of my health gone.
It's that damage that he definitely needs in a match like this. Oh man, it's just a sliver left. This could be. Oh, but hold on. This is not
now
the
pillars are definitely coming in use here with my health this low.
Absolutely, but we also have to keep in mind that this is where Pale excels at this sort of range, so he can't let himself get too complacent with sitting at full screen. Yes, the knockdown is going to be a little bit of a combo. Trying to predict when to use the pillar, but so far it hasn't been working out. Gets punished low, sweeping at the feet. Not a lot of damage. The pillar just barely misses, and we got a little bit more of a low sleep. This is a huge comeback so far. Oh! Thought that ground slam.
The shockwave with the meter burn able to knock me out of the air, not just the ground.
Not just the ground, and now it's even. That is what Outlaw needed to get some momentum back into this match, as he immediately starts with a corner pressure. Oh, but
able to find his footing and finding the answer.
Yeah, that onion ring almost got him out.
That?
Oh, the original action and a little bit of damage coming out. That's what Pale is great at when she's doing the wraparound. But that ground slam. Now back in neutral a little bit, but oh, that original action. Can she get anything off of it? Not quite. Now that throw is going to stuff out any approach that Outlaw had, and now he's kind of starting to fall behind at this range.
The 50-meter original action. What it does, it adds an extra hit to all of my special moves, making me do that much more damage. But in turn, I lose the ability to use my O in neutral.
That's right. That being said, Outlaw, sliver of HP. Got a long uphill battle, especially in the position he's in, but he's not going to get it. Quickly getting caught out, and that is 2-0. Touhoutails' favor, just a game left. Is he going to stick with the Rosalice? I know Outlaw might have another character that he could pull out instead of the Rosalice, because as much as this is better than Ryuza for the matchup, it's still bad, but no. Gonna stick with it, try to figure out how to get around the movement speed issue.
Did win one round. He wants to try to repeat what he did then. He's starting it off good.
Yeah, getting him caught in the corner.
Getting me in the corner.
Oh, the onion ring again! Getting that original action on as well. The onion ring can have two different variations depending on the special you use. And the properties of that second one especially can be kind of wild, but regardless, the onion ring is very important for Pale.
Not capitalizing on the onion ring whiffing entirely right in front of the face.
That's a huge punish for Touhoutails. Outlaw kind of struggling a little bit. Finally gets some pressure onto the shield, but cannot get the 6HS. That's going to be a punish. Alright, that's going to be the end of that round. So close to taking this and advancing through to losers finals. Oh, the pillar. Oh, damage. The onion ring again. Kind of starting to struggle with that a little bit. A lot of damage coming out.
Activating the 50-meter special again.
Ooh.
With as much health as Rosalice has, I decided that it'd be important for me to deal more damage. And since her movement is slow, I have less to worry about with using that O for neutral.
Absolutely, and as we were talking about that, cleaned up the game real fast. That's going to be a 3-0 in Touhoutails' favor, advancing into losers finals.
Now, we'll have to face the run back with Ross.
Yeah-oh. Yoink, Scoob. I don't think a Scooby Snacks can get us out of this one.
Not something I'm looking forward to.
Let me get that transition.
Speaking of which, I have the match.
Yes, you do. Let me get everything set up on my end. Yeah, it should be the 12 KB. 145334, right?
Hold on, let me make sure.
Yeah, because I'd imagine it's not the one that's in the zip file.
Yeah, the 12, one at the top. Yeah, that's it.
Cool, cool, cool. Let me just get everything set up. Yeah, Ross Touhoutails. Let me make sure it's on the right side. We're getting near the end, boys and girls. We're right there. Losers finals. This is for third. The winner will advance to fight against HJK in grand finals. That's right. Our time is almost up, but we've still got exciting, wonderful world to come, not just in this tournament, but to come in the future. There's so many more games to be played outside of this. That being said, our time together is almost over. I know, big Sag. Why did that not update? No, update. I have auto update. I don't know why it's not doing that. Okay. Let me pull up the match. That is not where that is. Okay. All right, you ready?
Yep.
All right. 3, 2, 1, go.
All right, so after the failed attempt at Etielle, decided this match, maybe what it would take to beat such strong neutral options was gimmicky air movement to try to get past the neutral and confuse Ross.
Absolutely. Alicephia not
Playing the air game, able to get my pressure started, but not able to capitalize off it.
little bit of a punish right there, absolutely, but Touhoutails getting the
Stealing
skill.
that meter.
So this is important to explain for anyone who doesn't know how Alicephia works. She does not gain meter traditionally. How she gains meter is that skill get. You noticed that skill get animation and whatnot? That gives her a meter, gives her 25%. And so it's very important that she gets that as much as possible because she needs that meter.
It's not only important to have the meter, but it's also a powerful tool to deny meter from the opponent.
Absolutely.
Limiting their damage.
Yeah, she's a thief for a reason, but so far, speaking of thieves, Ross is just stealing away this game, taking the first one pretty commandingly.
Trying to go back into neutral with the tricky air movement, but Ross jumping around more to try to shut it down.
It's just like, fuck it, I'm gonna whack at it. But yeah, Alicephia is definitely at her strongest when she is able to be in the air. The counter get, that is another thing that she can do.
Definitely drops the combo.
But drops that as well, gets a little bit punished there, but the DP coming out, resetting back to neutral. Ooh, a trade, that is an interesting trade. Yeah, a little bit of a combo coming out. This is traditional for Ryuza, and we saw the forced survival there, but Ryuza just comes right back in. Ross is doing a lot of damage. That is it. Game 1 going to Ross. All right, sticking with the Alicephia. Immediately gets caught in the corner, but we'll see. We'll see what happens. A lot of damage.
It
really isn't. Lots of damage, able to predict everything, even the wraparound. Tons and tons of damage. Out with that O, but
absolutely going his way.
Oh my god! Is this about to be a perfect game? What the?
And just completely shutting down the Alicephia.
God damn. Perfect game coming out from Ross. That was a complete shutdown, a clinic, if you will. Oh, misses. Yeah, that is very important. You don't get that missed from Alicephia. Big punish, but is able to get out with that skill get. Gets another one as well. Can't follow it up. Ross has got the corner.
Trying to break out, but whiffing. Attempt to air dash in.
Just barely can't. Ooh. Oh, catches with a grab, and I think if this combo continues, it will be it. Not really.
Dire situation right now.
Very dire, but it's a last lease at life. Oh, the trips
A horrible mistake. Again.
It's
now, when everything is against the ropes, it's time to go back to a classic.
Back to the classic.
Tried and true.
The entire logo of the tournament right here, and it's in for one game.
Last act of desperation.
It's what our protagonist needs right now, immediately coming in with the rush.
Starting corner pressure.
It's working out.
Being locked in, but that DP, hard to deal with.
Yeah, that DP comes out, tons of damage, and now we're back in the same situation we've seen throughout this set and previous sets with Ross, but ooh, breaking out. Oh, jumping around that projectile. Big damage. Not really.
The heavy slap.
Speaking of big damage, though, it's a little bit more, and the wraparound into the grab. Oh, big damage. Caught in the corner. Oh, man. One more, and Ross can advance to grand finals. One more. Get that run back against HJK he desperately wants after how badly he got beaten by HJK previously. I know he wants it, but I know Touhoutails wants it just as much, trying to get a win on the #1 in the US. But this is match point. It's going to take a long uphill battle right here with the Claudette.
Just relentless.
Oh, man. Oh, barely misses that, and this is probably his last lease on life. He has to get anything that he can do to get this momentum. Oh, gets caught by the 6HS. Big combo.
Back in that corner, low range challenge, but unsafe move gives him a
breakthrough, but he might need to keep that breakthrough going if he gets hit one more time with a combo starter. Oh, unsafe. Very unsafe.
Horrible mistake.
Back into the corner.
Bad call out.
Oh, tries to get the super. Cannot punish, though. That is it.
To another strike throw.
Another strike throw, and Ross advances to grand finals.
That will end it. Bad shit, Touhoutails.
Oh, no. All right. Regardless, though, we all know what's coming next.
Yep. The grand finals.
The grand finals.
Between the two top players in the server.
We all secretly knew this was going to happen. We all knew this was going to happen.
Ross, thirsty for the revenge.
All right. Let's hope he can make it something to remember, even if he does lose, because we saw how dominant HJK was. There's so much on the line here. $30. That is the biggest prize for first that Wonderful World has ever had. It's going to keep getting higher from here. I will explain that. But $30. That's like 3 McDonald's. That's money right there. We're living like kings in a community like this. We're living like kings getting 30. All right.
Yeah, how anybody's playing around with big bucks like that.
Absolutely. Is everyone ready? Grand finals.
Hold on, you need to send me the replay.
Yeah, I know. But is everyone Everyone ready for grand finals. This is the one to end all ones. And I don't mean to get you hype. But this is the biggest file on my playlist, on my folder for this. It's the biggest file.
It's not just for money either. It's for honor as well. For pride.
Honor.
Ross fighting to keep his title from 801-2.
Absolutely.
Not wanting to give it up to HJK.
And we have to bring this storyline up too. Ross has not lost a tournament in this Discord ever. It has never happened before. We had Gorilla Gang back in 2019. He got first at that. We had Eidolon. He got first at that. Hotshot Tracked first at that. He is the #1 player, indisputably. But HJK is looking very good. And we knew that HJK would look good with all the skill and proficiency that he has. But Ross is on thin ice, having to come back from losers. This is it. All right. So, whenever you're ready.
I am ready.
Let me just get it transitioned over. And let me set the text to grand finals. Yep. All right. It is, this one, you absolute dick. All right. 3, 2, 1. Let's go. This is it. I think they're just going to hop straight into it. We know what to expect here. The Ryuza, of course. And the Pale. We know the Pale.
Coming back. HJK is in it to win it.
We saw how much Ross struggled with it, so it cannot be a shocker. I don't think he wants to pull out that Friede unless the Pale is not working. Ross got hit a little bit there, especially the Onion Ring almost stopping him, but... Oh, it is stopping him, yeah. Really struggling to get in. We saw this last grand finals. Or not grand finals, sorry, that was last match.
Walked out once more.
Just does not know what to do. He is caught in that corner.
Ross trying to rush in, but each attempt gets stuck.
And that original action, you can't throw out too many hitboxes with that original action on lock. First game going dominantly to HJK, looking like a repeat of winners finals. Ross got the momentum right now.
Not trying to deal with it, not trying to give him any momentum.
Absolutely not. And you don't want to give Ryuza momentum, because if you let him have it, just like Pale, he can go absolutely off like he is right now. This is looking a lot better for Ross right now. Got that DP, tried to get to the 6HS, but not quite.
Oh, already so low.
Ooh, man, gets that little bit of that combo, and it is even so far in the rounds. Who is going to take the first game?
Could Ross have potentially found the answer?
He might have, catching HJK off for his mistake, and this is a lot of damage in the corner. Getting into the super, big damage.
Use of the air throws and the meter.
Oh.
Making it count every time he gets in.
Just so much pressure is not letting HJK run away. Oh, HJK finally gets a little bit of a hit. It's not the damage that he wanted, but this might be. Not quite. He needs that original action on lock in order to do that. Force revival. Oh, but it didn't help him. No momentum is going in Ross's favor. Oh, it's close. It is even. It's going to be a little less than even after the super.
Will it finish?
It will.
It will.
All right. First game going
Ross
to HJK.
doing a little bit better. Still hasn't quite solved it.
But he's definitely figured it out a lot more between the two games.
Does not capitalize off of that DP punish.
But he's getting the damage
because
now.
of that, he is getting in the corner.
Cannot get him out quite yet. The 6HS countering whatever HJK was going to do, and that's a lot of damage, but that original action is out. If HJK can manage to get a breakthrough, he can get that original action and maybe start to bring this back. Right now, momentum is squarely in Ross's favor, but that's what I was talking about. The big damage, big damage. Even. Man, that's what this matchup is. It can get very, very even.
Just pulling back the momentum.
A little bit of advantage still in Ross, though. But he can't keep staying in that area. Oh, the dead zone. Cannot quite get the punish. Oh, but the forced revival. It is very close. Oh, the original action coming out.
I think that 2140 was too far to hit anyway.
Yeah, it was. It looks like it was like a few pixels off. That being said, we got the air throw into the corner pressure again. Ross needs this if he wants to stay in the game. The skill break.
Does not want to get punished. It seems to have worked out because that Pale is staying in that corner.
Absolutely. Breaks out a little bit, though. Gets the damage and the special original action that he needed. This is big damage. Doesn't quite use the original action. Wants to save it for another combo. Oh, tries to force survival, but gets caught into the onion ring. Oh, big damage, though. He needs to capitalize.
MTO.
Oh, into the air throw.
That really changed it. That mistake cost him.
Costs so much. All right, here we go. Going into round 3 of game 2. This is definitely a lot more doable for Ross. He's definitely figured this out a little bit more. HJK is not going to have a comfortable time getting first, if he will. Oh, the skill break. That was almost kind of a mix-up, per se. Trying to distract HJK while he keeps getting that 6HS.
Keeping up that pressure seems to be important to Ross.
If it's important for Ryuza as well. You don't want to let Pale have the momentum. You don't want to let anyone have momentum, but Pale, as we can see, capitalizes so much from that momentum and having the range. Oh.
And is super ready.
It's barely not going to do it, but these onion rings are probably going to, yeah. All right.
Ross is on the back burner. Pushed against the wall. His last chance.
Last chance to keep his throne.
Find the adaptation he needs.
And he's definitely been finding it, but is it a little too late? We're about to find out. He has one more opportunity to keep his throne at the top of the Discord server. But HJK, we have known for a long time, he definitely has what it takes. And this combo is bringing him toward that position.
Not letting him get away with that miss DP. He's just annoying him to death. All these hits.
Especially at that range, this is where Pale thrives. Catching low at the feet and getting the quick punish with that special. And one more round. Ross is at the ropes right now for the count. But he's not going to give up so easily.
Switch, but messes it up.
He's not going to give up so easily, though. Gets that 6HS, and that's a lot of damage.
Mixing it up.
The original action is on play.
Put him back at the range that Pale wants to be at.
Absolutely. Gets that original action, kind of catching him off guard, but can't get a huge combo, though he does set up the original action again. 6HS with that approach. Oh, big damage. This could be it. That is it. Ross taking a round, still fighting what little fight he has left.
Not giving up whatsoever.
Absolutely not. And nobody should give up. There is $30 on the line on the most hyped tournament. and the start of the competitive season. You want to get this first place, and I know HJK wants it. I know Ross wants it. They both want it. And holy hell, they're showing it, especially Ross right now, pulling ahead. So much damage. Oh, trying to catch with that HS, but not quite going to do it. Now, HJK, even after the Force Revival, he's got the momentum. Any combo could potentially spell doom. Oh, Ross broke through. He's right there, gets that 6 HS, and that is going to do it. Ross takes a game.
We are not having a 3-0 at Grand Finals, folks.
Absolutely not. I wouldn't have it any other way. Now, this is the question. Is HJK going to stay the pale? He has other characters at his disposal. He does not. Etielle.
What in the... I did not expect this at all.
This is one of the craziest switch-ups we've seen. We were expecting the Friede. There are other characters that we could expect that HJK definitely prospers at. Etielle is not one of them. Very, very surprising. Let's see if he capitalizes off of it. Ross definitely changing up his game plan just a little bit, but still trying to keep up that aggression in the corner.
Pales and Etielle are really coming out this tournament.
Absolutely. You love to see it.
Early.
Oh, but Ross got a little bit of a punish there. Definitely has taken the lead here, but Etielle, as long as she can get that meter slowly, gradually rising, she can get this comeback very easily. That's almost her comeback mechanic per se. That being said, big damage with ending with that DP. Ross just needs one more good punish and he's taken this game. Or round, rather. Oh, big, big, big. Oh, yeah, that was gonna do it. Ross.
The Etielle switch, such a good idea. You'll see.
It's not looking like it right now, but I know HJK has faith in his harem, so I know he's gonna want to try to see. Ross is just too strong of a player to pull out your secondaries against. You gotta bring it all in. That being said, we are relatively even, especially with that full meter on Etielle's sword. Not like it's gonna matter in the situation right now, because this is gonna be a big combo ending with the DP. 21 hits, 24 hits, big damage, and HJK just cannot get out of that corner. One more exchange, and he catches with the jump with the 6 HS. Game 5.
We're heading towards a bracket reset.
That bracket reset would be hype, and yeah, understandably going back to the pale. Very, very understandable. This is it, boys and girls. Is Ross gonna reset the bracket, or is HJK gonna come in and be victorious? Only time will tell. Very even right now, but we know the momentum can switch either way. Oh, big, big damage. We know what this combo is gonna lead into. Saving the original action, but oh, it almost didn't work. But this is a lot of damage. I know Ross isn't feeling comfortable right now, being this far away from Pale, and all of this damage coming out. The onion ring, that is going to be the end of the game. One more.
Dominant round has started off.
Man, very dominant.
On Ross.
Very, very dominant. And he gets that first blood on the second round. This is Ross's last chance, and he gets a great, great punish.
Able to just swing out the overhead, because when Ryuza gets into Pale's dead zone, the slowness of it will not really matter that much.
Absolutely. We saw it right there, just what you were explaining. Yeah, gets through the dead zone, and this is a big punish. Ross needs this if he wants to stay alive, knowing how aggressive Pale can be. We're
Ryuza
go.
answering
Holy
back with
shit,
just
we're-
as much aggression.
Oh my god, we're getting into the last round of potentially the last game. This is it. This could be it, at least. Whoever gets the momentum. Holy shit, this is the closest grand finals we've ever had to date. Oh my god, but all the momentum right now is straight in HJK's favor. He does not want this to be stressful. He wants to get this win. He is so desperate. All of this damage, he's getting this out. Oh my god, over half a health bar going to the super. Not gonna kill just yet. But this is really bad for Ross. If he gets hit one more time by combo, that's gonna be it. But he's got the pressure right now, right into the corner. Oh my god, kicks out. Oh, this is not where Ross wants to be. That is gonna do it. That is it for good shit Touhoutails. HJK.
Shit, HJK.
Good shit HJK. HJK is gonna take it over Ross 3-2 and win good shit Touhoutails, the first tournament of the competitive season. Holy shit, that is one of the greatest grand finals I have ever seen for this game. They went back and forth, and HJK just closed it out right there. Oh man, I was at the edge of my seat. How about you?
Yeah, man. I mean, honestly, crazy. A top tier character versus a low tier. But I think what really, I think Pale is just the character for HJK, or is a very good one because Pale is the type of character that supports making good reads.
Yep. And we saw it throughout that match. That was definitely like the peak that we've ever seen of that matchup. Right then. So, here's the plot twist, though. Here's the plot twist. So, the winner is HJK, and HJK is going to receive the payout and win bragging rights, because that was advertised. Bragging rights. You won good shit Touhoutails. Touhoutails didn't win good shit Touhoutails. That's bragging rights. That being said. Wait, yeah, there we go. There was a reason why I was so excited to get Touhoutails on commentary with me, because guess what? Guess what we have now? Touhoutails.
That being said,
Touhoutails interview. Because you're the star. Wait, what? Yeah, we're good. Yeah. Testing. Am I still on the stream? There's something that fucked up with Discord. Sorry, I think something fucked up with Discord. Anyway, interview. Lol. Alright, so.
an interview with who?
You're the star of the show. Like, even if you didn't win, you are the star of the show. So first of all, how do you feel about the tournament overall? Like, based on how like you played, what you saw in the tournament, how did you think you and other people did?
I mean, I think even despite all the 3-0s, there are a lot of close matches in this tournament.
The closest that we've ever had. I mean, not including my game with Outlaw. That is the closest grand finals we've ever had. That wasn't like hyperbole. That is the closest ever. So
Yeah, I mean 3-2 grand finals. What more could you ask for?
that is the absolute best you could get out of this for sure. How do you feel about your run too? Because you were experimenting with a lot of characters. Like, we heard of that when you played Ross and Friendlies, but like, how you feeling?
I'm feeling good, honestly. I think the Etielle is a breakthrough. Like, if I keep up with that, I could definitely do better in a lot of the matchups that Claudette struggles with her lack of range.
Yeah, no, they definitely do bounce off each other in terms of the matchup stuff. So I'm happy to see you picking up some other characters and getting like really good with them.
And as we see, the Pale is also a good pick against slower characters as well.
Man, I remember when that Pale sucked dick, and now here you are.
Yeah.
You've grown so much.
I don't think it's good as HJK's Pale, but
Well,
still.
no, but definitely come a long way with where you were before with it. All right, so, now for kind of like the surrealist stuff. So you came into the scene. What was it? Fucking 2018. That sounds right.
I could check the first message I sent.
Yeah, you can. I'll do that too. But 2018 sounds right.
Yeah, 2018.
That's right. And when we all saw you, you were a youngin'. You were a youngin' new to the game. I don't know. I actually don't know if you played the game before, but
Before joining the server?
yeah.
I don't think so.
Yeah, so like when you joined the server, you were just a little youngin'. You were you were the youngin', and the second message you sent, I want to play Claudette. Dedicated from day one to the Claudette.
Immediately.
Just immediately.
I remember back then, I thought I just could not play Claudette because those sonic impacts were just too tough for me. But look how I have evolved.
Into another being.
Now I'm not only playing Claudette, but I've also got a bunch of other characters too.
Mm-hmm. And yeah, what do you feel like now that you're like among us people, us oldies that yeah, we're oldies now, by the way. we're the old generation now. That's fucking weird. Holy shit.
Yeah.
That's fucking weird.
You've been around a while.
Yeah, I was technically around before you, but I left for a long time. I was on a different account, but I came back in 2020, roughly. Regardless, we're the old generation to the new generation. So I have to ask you, for the new generation that we've got a lot of viewers who haven't played in a while, or this is like their first experience with Wonderful World. What do you think's the best part about Wonderful World?
The best part about Wonderful World, I think it's the uniqueness of all the characters. They play so differently from each other, and each character is like exploring a whole new world because there's just so many keys. Like you see, each character can have their own combo video that's just long and ridiculous, and plus there's pressure and neutral. And all the characters are just so unique and well designed. It's what makes me look forward to each new character that comes out because I already know.
Yeah.
Wan is gonna design them good.
Absolutely. And even if the balancing is kind of iffy, we always know that he's got something original up in the bag. Like with Arayu, we're seeing like sort of an original playstyle with that aggressive stuff. I'm excited for Arayu.
Yeah, I'm honestly I am too. I'm excited to see a new character that fights at close range.
Yeah, we've that bottom row has seen a lot of not that, but
Yeah, we've been getting a lot of big normal characters.
Kage.
And now, Abeldy.
Abeldy. I just don't want to admit I'm slightly carried by the mids here. All right. So, yeah. So I know that was kind of for the new generation per se, but what do you have to say for like the new people in this chat?
Honestly, you guys have some potential. Like when I was playing, I was playing some practice matches before the tournament with Arhkma
Yeah.
in his Lynia, and even though he didn't quite have the combos down, his like neutral and pressure was good. Like he was getting me. Like I probably would have died if he just knew some better combos. That's what I want to say to these new players is that honestly, you you have good fundamentals. If you just grind it out, you could be at my level and level the rest of these players. And I know you can grow to be strong competitors, make the matches even more entertaining and closer.
And just have more fun with it, because like we can all agree that we are not gonna have fun when it's one-sided. It's gonna be a
Yeah.
lot. It's gonna be a lot more fun when we can actually get that. And it's all about the grind. Absolutely, it is.
Yeah.
It is all about the
I'm
grind.
I'm hoping that like could help each other out to learn some more.
Absolutely, I preach that. Let's
Give,
all. Let's all.
give each other some resources, run some matches with each other.
Absolutely. And there's gonna be a lot of good chances to do that with what we have next for the community. So what's coming up for the community, you may ask, you friggin' Twitch chatters. As I've been saying throughout the stream, good shit Touhoutails is not the end. It is so not the end. A lot of these Dojin fighters, you get like 1 or 2 tournaments for the novelty, and then it's just like, oh, we're done. Yeah, it's whatever. It's a Dojin fighter. But this community has stuck around. It is absurd how long Wonderful World has been a competitive community. The Japanese community, 15 years! You don't see that. You don't. And even then, like the international community, the first time we saw the international community, 13 years ago. That's a long time. So, Wonderful World's something else, whether you like to admit that or not, and we can go so much farther with it, and I know we will after this tournament, because I've got more coming. I've got Hotshot Tracked back on my radar. I don't know if I'm going to do it next weekend, but it's going to come back. I will make sure that we can get a lot more of those matchups, those friendlies, all of that. I can make sure that we have everything together. What else? Yeah, Eidolon 3. That is the big boys tournament, and I'm not gonna announce a prize pot yet, considering that I kind of can't pay for it right now, but I'm gonna work on, like, setting aside, like, a fund for that. That is going to have the biggest payout of any tournament so far. Yeah, Ross brings up a good point. Let's see more EU players. We saw Europe kind of get represented by Tumbleweed, but they're like a once-in-a-lifetime thing. They come in, they come out, whatever. We want to see, obviously, improvement in the quantity of players everywhere, because US is kind of small too. It's like I can't even justify 10 people. Like I can't. But if we could get other stuff elsewhere, we can start justifying doing that regional thing to take care of like the netcode and whatnot, because the netcode's pretty bad. And yeah, just like in general, just like growing the community. And I feel like what we have in the future is going to help with that. Speaking of which, Eidolon 3, right? I might open the bracket for that in April, but it's going to be a summer tournament for sure. And that is going to be like the biggest tournament we've had yet. Hopefully you're excited about that, because I'm pulling out all the stops for that shit. I've already been working on it. Like, this has already been in the works for like 2 months. So, hope you like it. And then, this is just like in the talks right now. I haven't done anything with this yet. It literally just has a name. But to close out the competitive season, we got Magistrate 2023. That is going to be the last major, and that's going to be like very late into 2023. But we have so much time between now and December. That is a very long time. And as much as I can run, Hotshot Tracked, Eidolon 3, etc., that's not a lot of gameplay. And I mean, as much as we can do the friendlies, I encourage friendlies so much. There's a little more that can be added there. So I encourage anyone that is here, particularly the newer people that aren't like super sure if they want to be in this game, and also maybe some other TOs that are already in here and they just haven't shown themselves. It would be really cool if you're able to, because I know people can be busy, whatever. If you're able to run your own tournaments. Like you don't need to, I mean, if you want to run it by me, you can. You don't need my approval to do that. I'll help you, but if we could see a little more matchmaking happening, a lot more like round robins and whatnot, I think that would really encourage a lot more playing than just like using the kind of flawed matchmaking that we have on Discord and going, hey, want to play? So I very much encourage that. All right. Now I pretty much got out all my thoughts about the community yesterday's stream, so I have nothing else to say. Do you have anything you want to add? Just like a final little comment or something?
Not really, not that I can think of at the top of my head.
Good shit. Touhoutails has wrapped up. It is over. Man, it has been a crazy past 3.5 hours. Hope you guys stuck around for the ride. There is one more thing left to do. In terms of you, Touhoutails, thank you for being a community member for so long, sticking by this game longer than anyone I have ever known besides Ross and HJK. They've been around since fucking, like, they're grandpas at this point. But, like, sticking around the game and, like, being such an inspiration, really. Like, just being, like, one of the best community members. Thank you so much. That's why this tournament's named after you. So, thank you for being you.
Well, thank you as well for even hosting the tournament and running all of this. And just digging up so much data with matches from the Japan community.
Thank you so much, man.
And caring so much about, like, the history of all the different matches and just being so enamored in the arcs.
It's an illustrious history. It's a very illustrious history. I want to get some of that more out for content, but that's later down the line. That being said, though, thank you. It's a lot of work, but thank you. All right. Whenever you want to leave the voice channel, you can leave.
All right. So, thank you for having me by. Thank you for naming an entire tournament off of me.
You deserve it.
And, yeah, man, I'm looking forward to anything in the future.
It's only up from here, man. It's only up.
Because I know you're passionate about it. Yeah. I guess I'll see you.
Yeah. See you later, man. GG's.
GG's.
All right. Everyone in the chat, give a big shout out to Touhoutails for being Touhoutails. I know he's already out, and I could have done this before, but give me like a salute, give me a 1, give me anything that you can to give Touhoutails respect. He needs this respect. Good shit. And thank you to everyone that participated in this tournament and stuck by the game even after I've been gone for so long. Yeah, give me a 1, yeah. Give me everything. But thank you for everyone who participated, sticking out. Thank you to Arhkma and icesquare for being like the floodgates of the new generation. Even if they're kind of lower level right now, just keep up that grind and you will be able to do big things. Remember what Ross said. I remember what Ross said. I don't remember things, but I remember that. And he told us that if these new generation players kept going, kept like grinding, kept improving, kept learning the mechanics and whatnot, they could surpass us easy. And you know what? I agree. Wholeheartedly. So keep doing your thing. And thank you to everyone that watched the stream, gave this the viewership, gave this the attention, gave this, you could be spending your time anywhere else. Wonderful World's not an important game. There's another tournament. There's Collision 2020. There is so much stuff that you could have been watching, but you chose Wonderful World instead. And for that, holy fuck. Big hugs, big embrace. Thank you so much from the bottom of my heart. The community thanks you for giving us a chance to really take this game that we haven't been able to do much for 15 years and giving us an opportunity. Thank you so much. Thank you. And one last thing, it doesn't have to do with the stream's over, but see if we can raid. let's raid the winner. We're gonna raid the winner, because HJK is streaming right now. We're gonna raid HJK. That's right, boys. Give him everything that you have to congratulate him on his victory. Give him everything. He worked so hard for this. Let's raid HJK. You ready? You ready? You ready? Thank you, everyone, for the last time. I salute you. Have a good rest of your day.